Welcome everyone to another Pokemon Mondays as we get back to ranking the best Pokemon, finishing up Gen 6 through 9 and then best of the best. I'm of course Shiv,
I'm the Krampus.
I'm Hunter Green.
And I'm Vincent.
and let's just crack on through this so we can get this all finished today and move on to a new game next week. Kicking right into Gen 6. I figure we'll leave gimmick stuff to only be in the gimmick form category.
Agreed.
Which means realistic for this we have Bunnelby and Diggerbee with the Frowfrows. We have Helioptile, Heliolisk, and Pyroar.
And then the correct choice, which is Fletchling.
Fletchling is not the best normal type. You can make an argument for Talonflame being the best fire type when we get to fire type. It's not, but Fletchling is not the best normal type.
Look, I dislike all the normal types on this gen. Let me pull up Cerebi so I can get stats going.
Like I'm gonna imagine it's a combat or a fight between Diggersby and Pyroar.
I don't think it's going to be Diggersby, but it might be because I think that becomes normal ground.
Oh, it's definitely normal ground. I'm pretty sure.
Alright, Diggersby, Pyroar, for sake of argument, Furfrou and Heliolisk. Alright, so abilities, Diggersby's got pickup, cheek pouch, restores HP when it eats a berry. So if it's using a status berry, it'll get some HP back.
Yep.
It has huge power, so ooh, that's a decent hidden.
Yeah, huge power is not bad.
Okay, well, its attack is 56, so eh.
That's why it has huge power.
Yep. Pyroar. Rivalry. Attack and special attack are increased if the foe is the same gender, but decreased if it's the opposite. Unnerve. Cannot use their hold berry. And Moxie. Attack is raised by one stage when it knocks out another Pokemon. Not bad.
Moxie's actually not bad at all.
Interestingly enough, does not have that significant of a... Really? I didn't realize. Pyroar is a special attacker.
Okay, I mean...
It's 109 special attack compared to 68 attack.
Yeah, they're the best, the strongest standard fire attack is special attack, so...
Furfrou's lone ability is Fur Coat. Halves damage from physical moves.
Furcoat's not
That's
bad.
actually real fucking good.
It's also like 470 something BST. Furfrou's actually not that
472. 472, which beats out Diggersby, which is 423. Pyroar's 507.
bad. Yeah. Diggersby is realistically like 50 more than it looks, though, because it has huge power.
Yeah.
But it's not really using huge power to get to anything substantial.
So it puts it effectively on level with Furfrou with that boost.
Yeah. The main benefit Diggersby would have would be getting access to things like Stab Earthquake.
I remember why that was on this monitor and that was on this monitor.
Now, granted, at the same time, if they were going up against each other, Stab Earthquake doesn't help you when you're going to deal half damage because of Fur Coat. But
Uh-huh. But then we've also said that we're not judging this based on fighting each other.
this is correct. We're not judging this based on fighting each other. Stab Earthquake
No,
is a good thing to have. But also, Fur Coat is just a good thing to have.
Yep.
Yeah.
Half the moves that would hit you deal half damage. Yeah, that's real good.
Now, what's Furfrou's defenses look like? Does it actually make good use of Fur Coat, or is it...
60 base defense.
So it's 60 base defense, so it's worse base defense than special defense. It's kind of doing the same thing that Diggersby is doing with huge power, making up for the... It has better
Pretty much.
base stats to begin with, though. 60 defense isn't exactly great.
Not really.
No, but when it takes
when you're
half
halving, you're at like effectively 120 defense. So
Yeah, I was gonna say it's effectively
which
120
isn't bad.
defense.
Realistically, of these, it's probably going to be Furfrou.
I know. We still have one. We still have one more on the list. Helioskin, or not skin, Heliolisk has dry skin, so its HP restored when hit with water or when it's raining, but it does make it weak to fire.
It does, yep.
And reduces HP in strong sunlight. Sandveil, which increases its evasion during a sandstorm by 1 level, and it's situational. Solar power during sunshine, its special attack raises to 1.5 times, but its HP decreases by 1/8 max HP every turn.
Yep.
I'd say that right there. Like, it doesn't have any good abilities.
Dry skin's not great. Or actually, dry skin isn't bad if you know you're going into water Pokemon. It's
Yep.
just an extra weakness
It's-
otherwise.
Yeah, it's situational, but well, I think that's the problem. Is all of his things are situational.
Like the other thing is like dry skin, but you're a normal electric type. So most water types going to swap it like in an actual comp fight against another player. They're not going to leave a water type in with you.
Yeah, like if someone forced raining, yay.
Like your best thing would be
But you're
to
not gonna.
switch into a water type and get the benefit of the
Literally
skin.
every single one of his things is weather based.
definitely a special attacker. Its defense isn't great. Its HP isn't great either.
Yeah, I wouldn't even bother. It's not in.
Right.
It's not in the running.
Right. So which Furfrou are we picking? That is the question.
Okay, we're tossing up Pyro. This is between Diggersby and Furfur, realistically.
Yeah, and I think between the two of them, Stab Earthquake is good, but I think
Yeah, I was gonna say Stab Earthquake's real good. It's got Dig, it's got Super Fang, it's got Hammer Arm. Diggersby actually does have a lot really going for it. Furfur's move selection is shit.
does it get good TM selection? I mean, it's gonna be mostly with Hyper Voice, Double Edge.
Yeah,
It is a.
it gets a decent selection.
Physical attacker effectively at 80.
Diggersby is a better physical attacker.
Yeah, I think Diggersby's gonna get just better move variety.
Yeah.
All right, Diggersby, you made it on the team.
And I hate Diggersby, but I gotta give this to it.
Okay, are we honestly considering any fire type over Volcanion?
No.
Are we honestly considering any water type over Volcanion?
No. Speaking of Volcanion, if you transfer in a complete base game dex, DLC dex, and Mega Stone dex into home right now from ZA, you get a shiny Volcanion.
Oh. Like there aren't bad water Pokemon here. Cloudster's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But
And Fire, there's some really good Pokemon in Fire, but
yeah, like
you're not being
Talonflame
legendary
is a good
or
Pokemon.
mythic.
You're competing against legendary, so you might as well not exist.
I was gonna say both Delphox and Talonflame are phenomenal Pokemon.
It's just Fire Water is also a great typing combination.
Yes, it is. No, like Volcanion just fucking good.
So we got some choices here. We got Chestnut. Go-Go is not a terrible Pokemon to my knowledge.
No, it's actually not.
I just
Like
don't-
I've got to pull up all
I just
the.
don't know how it stacks up to Trevenant and Gourgeist because I'm not sure which one's gonna
Yeah.
be better than the two of them.
Like this is one I actually have to pull up all the relevant things for because I really don't know how good Trevenant or Gourgeist are. I like them because they're Ghost, but
I want to say Trevenant's pretty good. I'm not sure on Gourgeist because it wasn't in the one I played.
all right. So Chestnut's abilities are Overgrow, so Grasp. It's a start. It's got starter.
It's got
starter.
starter.
Grasp.
Does it have a good hit?
It's hidden as bulletproof. Protects the Pokemon from Sunball and Bomb moves.
Okay.
So no one's using those moves.
Some people do. There are some Pokemon that use those with things like Technician or like Skill Link, and then you can get immunity to those. Seed Bomb, that
Alright,
kind of stuff.
Go-Go has Sap Sipper. Its attack is raised by a stage if it's hit by a grass move. and receives no damage from grass move.
Yep.
Yeah, but who's using grass against grass?
It's a switching thing. Those are useful to
Yep.
have for switching, especially since it gets a boost out of it.
Its hidden ability is increased defense by 50% when battling on grass, or if the move Grassy Terrain is in effect.
Okay.
That's not bad. Trevenant. Natural Cure. The Pokemon status is healed when withdrawn from battle. Frisk, it reveals what the foe's held item is.
Yep.
And Harvest has a 50% chance of restoring a consumed berry. During Sunshine, it's 100% chance.
Which isn't bad if you're using
So-
something like a citrus berry to get
Citrus
a
berry.
heal.
Gorgeist has Pickup, Frisk, and Insomnia, which means it cannot be put to sleep. Alright, let's go take a look at stats.
Okay. Chestnut is definitely going to have the high... actually, Chestnut's
No.
the same
Starters.
as Go-Go.
Yeah.
How do they stack up stat-wise? Chestnut has lower HP, much better defense. They're both physical attackers, although actually Go-Go can get away. His special attack's only 3 less than his
Yep.
special attacks. Better special defense, better speed, and does have like half the physical defense of Chestnut, while having better special defense and much better HP, so the defense loss isn't that bad. Trevenant and Gorgeist are 474 and 494. Trevenant is a physical attacker. Gorgeist is a physical defender. Oh, and his stats change depending on what variety he is.
Yep.
So Gorgeist has 4 stat lines, all with the same BST. His special attack and his special defense are always the same. His hit points go up as his hit points go up along with his attack as his size goes up, but his speed drops.
Yep.
He never has that big of an HP pool. He's good at blocking physically, but not particularly good at blocking defensively, and doesn't really get that big of a hit point or special defense either. He has 100 attack, so he's a physical attacker. Ghost get good physical attack moves, like Phantom Force. You get Shadow Ball, but you're not good at using Shadow Ball.
He does get Razor Leaf and Seed Bomb.
I think it's Power Whip.
Because remember, they're also grass.
Yes. But it's like, Trevenant gets Woodhammer.
It's true. Though, in Gorgeist's defense, Gorgeist gets one of the biggest fuck yous to trying to deal with, like, weaknesses.
Huh.
Gorgeist can force a type on someone.
Mm.
Gorgeist gets Trick or Treat, which adds the ghost type to their opponent.
Oh. Oh, Trevenant also gets
Does
Will-O-Wisp.
that-
Will-O-Wisp is good.
Does this add a third type or will it replace one of the other two?
It replaces the secondary type, I believe. No, the base, the regular games do not have the ability to do 3 types at once.
Yeah. It's a too many types thing. Like, my biggest issue of things like Gorgeist is Chestnut's basically Gorgeist with more stats. Different typing, but...
Yeah.
Chestnut has more weaknesses though. Go-Go. You get Leaf Blade. You get Leech, Horn Leech, which isn't bad.
Yeah, Chestnut gets fucked by flying.
Yeah. That's by virtue of being a grass fighting type.
Yep.
The other thing is that despite being a grass fighting... Oh, hold on. Despite being a grass fighting type... Okay, he does get some fighting moves. Gets Arm Hammer.
Go-Go naturally learns Earthquake.
Does naturally learn Earthquake. Does Go-Go?
You can TM it to Chestnut.
Does Go-Go have a way to put up grassy terrain? Because if it does, it's a pretty tanky of grass belt.
There's Sunny Day.
Wait, what?
What?
Go-Go has Aerial Ace?
Does.
It's unexpected coverage.
I do not see Go-Go having the ability to set up grassy terrain.
Yeah, so you need to run it with something else to get grassy terrain up if you had the secret ability. The secret ability is good. There's just 50% defense boost is not bad at all. My mind is honestly between Go-Goat and Chestnut.
Vibes wise, I say Go-Go.
I'm good with it. Go-Go.
Specifically because it doesn't have a quad weakness.
Yep.
Electric.
How's the Dene stack up to Heliolisk? Because we only have 2 Pokemon.
Well, we've already gone over Heliolisk's abilities. Dedenne has Cheek Pouch, restores HP as well when it eats a berry, Pickup, and plus, if it's battling with a plus or a minus, its special attack is increased by 50%.
Yeah.
I thought that was literally exclusive to those two
the
Pokemon.
plus all minus, yeah, or plus all
Yeah.
minus.
All right, stats-wise,
Right, stats are crap. It's just-
Heliolisk has Heliolisk has the advantage by 50 points.
I'm just gonna give it to Heliolisk.
Is Heliolisk? Yep.
Ice types.
Like Dedenne exists because it's got Fairy type, and that's about it.
There's a whole 2 of them. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be Avalon, but I do like how
it
Aurorus
is.
looks.
I can say it's almost certainly going to be Avalugg, which saddens me. Avalugg has own tempo, cannot be confused. Ice Body, its HP is restored by a 16th when it's hailing. And Sturdy. Aurorus has Refrigerate, increases the power of normal type moves by 30%, and then changes them to Ice type.
Yep. Refrigerate actually good.
That's really fucking good. And Snow Warning, hail starts when it enters. Which, that's odd that that's the hidden and not the standard.
Okay, Avalugg is a physical wall with no special defense of any sort, and is slow as piss.
Also notably as Ice type,
Yes, it is.
Aurorus
which is not a good defensive type.
Aurorus is fairly balanced with an edge in special attack and defense.
Yeah.
And also a shit ton of HP.
Has better HP.
More HP than
124
Avalugg.
HP. What's your moves look like? You do get Hyper Beam, which becomes ice.
Oh, it's got to be Aurorus. turning Hyper Beam into an Ice Stab.
Hyper Beam's still not a good move.
Okay, turning Hyper Beam, giving it a 30% damage buff, and then on top of that, making it ice and therefore stab. That's pretty much a one-shot on anything that is not resistant to ice.
I mean, not really. It doesn't have a massive special attack. There's plenty of stuff that can wall that.
Terminology question.
What?
What's a stab?
Same type attack bonus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you're using a move that is the same type as your Pokemon, it gets a boost.
50% damage boost.
Yep.
Terastallizing makes it
Makes
2
it
times.
double.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you get? Like, what other normal moves do you have to take advantage of Refrigerate besides Ice Beam or Hyper Beam? You get Takedown, and you're better special attack than physical. You get Ancient Power. I mean, hitting someone with a switched over Hyper Beam will definitely do damage.
Yep. Echoed voice.
Oh yeah, from TMs.
Mm-hmm. Giga Impact,
Okay, get some normal.
which is
It's
physical.
but Hyper Voice would be fine.
Yep.
So you got some options there. You do get Earthquake if you want Earthquake coverage. I'm almost certainly Avalugg can also get Earthquake because everyone in the sun gets Earthquake. It seems like.
Yep, confirmed. Their TM pools are actually very similar.
Yeah.
Unsurprising.
Like, depending what you want to do with them. Avalugg's going to be better at physical attacks. Aurora's going to be better at special attacks. Half the 90% of the Pokemon roster is better at special attacking than Avalugg is. That's not saying much.
Yep.
I'm inclined to give it.
Aurorus also gets Dragon Tail, which is neat.
Yeah.
Hold on. How stupid is this? Do you get something that puts the foes to sleep? I think it's Dream Eater. I don't see anything.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything that puts anything to sleep.
That's a weird TM choice.
Yeah, you get Light Screen, so you can set up some defenses.
And Reflect.
I don't think Aurora Veil exists yet. Yeah, Sun and Moon. Otherwise, I'd almost certainly think you'd have Sun. Do you get
Yep.
Aurora Veil in one generation? Okay, they didn't go back and give you Aurora Veil. Like, it's hard.
I'm edging towards Aurorus on this one.
Yeah, I'll give it to Aurorus. I'm not sure if Aurorus is actually the better one in this case, because like if you do get to send Avalugg into something physical, it's going to tank like a beast, because it's 184 defense, but if you go into a special attack, or you die instantly because your special attack doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Your special defense
Like,
doesn't exist.
Like, that's the other thing between the two is, while yes, Avalugg is a better physical defender, anything that uses a special attack against it will just destroy it.
Yeah, but you'd swap out when someone
Aurorus has a chance of surviving.
You'd swap out when someone throws out a special attacker, and you'd swap into it for physical attackers.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine and all, but we're trying to figure out what stuff is the best as it is, and if swapping it out to save it is the only way to save it, that seems like a strike against it.
Swapping out to save it is
Don't use
a
Pokemon.
standard thing for Pokemon competition.
Well, while I understand that, if the answer to how do I deal with this is, yeah, don't use this Pokemon for that turn,
Yeah.
that seems more like a strike against it.
No, I mean, Pokemon have different uses. Some things are physical defensive walls. You would swap into them if your opponent has a really strong physical attacker, rather than leave a special defender out there. Just because someone's bad at special defense doesn't mean they're a bad Pokemon to a more balanced one. It just means they're focused at doing a very specific thing. And that could, if you get rid of, like, if your opponent has a mismatched team that only has 2 really good special attackers, you take them out early, then you can just wall them the rest of the game with super high physical defense if they don't have anything that can deal with it.
Fair, but my argument is Aurorus would not necessarily need to be swapped out.
No, Aurorus would be able to take a special hit better than Avalugg, no doubt. But swapping is a very standard thing in competitive Pokemon. Like they don't just leave Pokemon and never swap them out. They swap all the time.
I'm aware there's reason I don't enjoy watching because it's a lot of, all right, who's actually going to throw a hit? Anyways, fighting, huh?
Yep. So Chestnut's still here. Pangoro, which I always want to think is grass typing, though it's not.
Only because it has that sprig.
And it's like it's a panda. Pandas are grass. And Hawlucha.
What?
You heard me.
Wait, you didn't know the pandas are grass?
Learning something new about our world every day. Alright, we've already gone over Chestnut's abilities. Pangoro, Iron Fist. Power punching moves increased by 20%. Not bad.
Yeah.
Mold Breaker, not affected by foes. Moves are not affected by foes' abilities during battle, which is actually real good. Scrappy allows the Pokemon to hit Ghost type with normal and fighting moves,
which is a very good thing to have on a fighting type Pokemon.
Yep. Though I will say, on a fighting dark Pokemon, so odds are you're using dark anyways.
I mean, not necessarily. Your strongest attack is going to be close combat, more than likely, which is fighting.
You got Crunch,
which is 80 compared to 120.
I am Crunch.
It's going to do double damage because it's super effective.
It is going to do more damage because it's super effective. That is true.
It's like, if it was just, like, equal damage, like, for that, then yeah, no, the fighting moves are... Hammer Arm's going to be better. Sky Uppercut's going to be better.
Actually, in Gen 6,
but yeah, no,
Gen 6 it does not have close combat.
No.
Hawlucha.
Hold on, I'm checking the DMs or TMs. Does not.
Limber. Can't be affected by paralysis.
Speed is doubled when its hold item is consumed for Unburden.
Yep.
And Mold Breaker, we've already gone over. Let's go take a look at stats.
Hawlucha's 500. Pangoro is
495.
495.
Unsurprising, Chestnut is the leader on that based on being a starter. For physical attack, Pangoro is the higher at 124.
Yeah, they're all physical attackers. He's just the highest. I mean, realistically, Chestnut's only like he attacks physically, but he's more defensive than he is attacker.
Yeah.
Hawlucha's main thing is
speed.
His speed.
Yep.
Does have ground immunity because the typing's set up.
Yep. Though it's not like they are resistant to ground or weak to ground, anyways.
No, but immunities are nice. With how prevalent things having Earthquake is, being immune to Earthquake is never a bad thing.
You're not wrong.
It also allows you to swap into a ground type pretty safely.
Pangoro's got a major strike against it, and being quad weak to Fairy.
It is quad weak to Fairy in the Generation Fairy started existing. And, and a lot of Fairies are very strong. Granted, they are all weak to Fairy.
Yep. I would have to check. I'm pretty sure I had a Pangoro on my championship team.
I can see it.
Because fighting Dark is actually a real good combo. Hell, I'm actually gonna look that up right now. I'm kind of curious.
Like Pangoro does have
my Thangosaur.
The fewest weaknesses. It is double weak to Fairy, but it is also only weak to fighting and flying.
Yep.
None of them are super, like, Chestnut's the most resistant of them. But it also has the most weaknesses too, so... I'm inclined to just give it to Pangoro. Like, either having Iron Fist or Scrappy, both of which are good abilities. Let's use all the fist
I'm not
moves, all the
wholly
punches better.
opposed. We're just outright ruling out Halucha.
It's definitely faster, so it's going to hit first. If they were fighting each other, it has
It's flying and therefore
it's
going
flying
to
and
have
there
an
has
advantage.
advantage against the rest of the entire competition.
It also has Roost, so it has a heal.
Can heal. As Halucha's not a bad Pokemon.
And gets Sword Dance, which is not bad either.
Yep, can buff. It's not super defensive, so you'd want to like throw it. You'd want to swap it into something that is like a ground type that can't can't go into it effectively, to force your opponent to switch to Sword Stance safely.
I don't have a problem giving it to Pangoro.
Like, it's gonna be one of the two of them. I don't think it's Chestnut. Chestnut.
It's not Chestnut, no. It is rarely a starter. We love starters. They are rarely the best in their field.
Yeah.
They are what you start with. And yes, Pangoro was part of my championship team. Good old Punchy Panda.
Yeah, it's like they have almost entirely different weaknesses and defenses. They're.
I would argue.
Actually, Pangoro is also
diversity of what you're facing. Yeah.
Because of Dark type. So they both have it.
Yeah, I'd say yeah. Based on that, I think I would actually give this to Halucha.
I'm fine with it.
It does not have a quad weakness.
It does not
especially in the gen where that thing is introduced, and therefore abundant.
Okay, well, moving right along, there's only one. Moving right along, there's only one.
You do love it when they make it easy for us.
Flying types. This Yveltal.
What are our other options?
The only other thing that could remotely compete with Yveltal would be Noivern.
So it's a Yveltal.
Yep. Like, Noivern's not a bad Pokemon at all. It's a good,
no, it's actually real good.
It's a good dragon type, but it's not going to compete with a box art.
No. It's not even going to compete against a non-box art legendary. Psychic. Okay, so which Hoopa?
Is there a massive difference between regular and Unbound?
I don't know.
Because Unbound isn't a gimmick form, it's just an item.
There's a stat difference. Unbound has 680 compared to 600. Massive increase in attack. Decent increase in special attack. Yeah, no, Unbound is the way to go.
It's just Hoopa with better stats.
Yep.
It's
literally it's an unsealed. Yeah.
And it's an item transformation. It's not a mega, so it is just a viable thing.
So, in regards to Hoopa Unbound, that was something we didn't do in the DLC because that's endgame shit.
Yep.
It does confirm there are multiple Hoopas because you can find a Genie Lamp, and regular Hoopa's like, oh no, fuck that, you keep that shit away.
We don't need more Hoopas here. I'm the only Hoopa. Okay, we have an important question for our bug choice.
Which Pavilion form?
Which Pavilion form? Because Pavilion's the only bug in this game that isn't a returning Mega.
I say we give it to the one that's not obtainable, which isn't on the list.
I'm going to do Pokeball then.
Yeah, Pokeball's not on the list.
Rock.
Oh, it was. I didn't see it. Weird. Well, it's Diancie.
Yes, it is Diancie. Not Mega Diancie, but regular Diancie. Okay, do you want to try and make an argument for Aegislash before the Hoopa takes the top spot?
I was going to say Hoopa's there. No. Look, Aegislash I don't think was the best ghost in its gen. Or not gen, in its...
Okay.
Staying not counting them.
An actual competition, it's probably going to be Gudra, but because he's an actual pseudo.
Okay, because he's pseudo, yeah.
Uh,
No.
Huh.
Zygarde is there.
Oh wait, no, Zygarde is there. You're right. I was. Let me fix that then. I forgot. Zygarde. My brain was going to Zygarde being a Mega for some reason. Zygarde's the better ground
Yep.
than Diggersby as well. Dark type. Yveltal still here. Okay, we have to compare Yveltal to Unbound.
Actual effort.
Yes.
Hoopa.
So Yveltal is a dark flying type with dark aura. Boost the power of dark moves by 33% for all Pokemon in the field.
Nice. Hoopa's ability is it steals the held item of a Pokemon if it hits it with a move. Which
So who
honestly,
cares?
no, that's actually real good and competitive.
Yeah, that can actually be really good depending on what your Pokemon has or what your
Yeah,
opponent's
so-
holding.
There are a lot of things that deal with you need the specific item,
Yeah.
and if you take that item from them, they're fucked.
Or there's some Pokemon where like this Pokemon, you know, I expect to basically get wiped out in one hit, so it has something like a
Focus Sash.
Focus Sash, so I can only be dropped to one. But if you steal my Focus Sash, that doesn't work anymore. Or this
Yep.
Pokemon would be really weak to a bunch of like hazards like spikes or toxic spikes and that kind of thing. So it has heavy duty boots, so it's immune to hazards or injury hazards. But if I take your heavy duty boots,
Like just stat wise, yeah, no, Yveltal has the better
they're both 6'8".
ability. No,
Yeah,
ability.
Yveltal has the better ability, no doubt.
But yeah, no, Hoopa's actually real good. Ability's real good competitively. Okay, let's take a look here. Hoopa. Yveltal will swing first. But Hoopa's just gonna hit harder.
Yeah, Hoopa has. Well, actually, yeah, Hoopa has 170 special, 160 regular attack.
Yeah.
Hoopa hits hard.
Yep. And has real good special defense too of 130.
Like we're not doing a fight against each other. Because if we're doing fight against each
No.
other, Yveltal rolls Hoopa because
Oh, yeah.
Hoopa's quad weak to dark.
Yes.
And Yveltal will just go first, and Hoopa will cease to exist. I mean, like, also, Yveltal's no slouch. He's 131 in both
No.
physical and special. His unique move, Oblivion Wing, is really good. It's a 80 power flying, 75% health absorb. So it does good damage and is health restore.
On the other side, Hoopa's is not bad either. Hyperspace Fury. 100 power. Judging by the fact that it doesn't have an accuracy number, I think it's guaranteed to hit. Ignores the effects of Protect and Detect.
Yeah, good.
And the downside is it lowers the user's defense.
Yeah.
But it's a physical attacker with that 170 physical. Odds are your opponent's not going to live long enough for that defense down to matter.
For Hyperspace Hole.
Hyperspace Fury.
I'm looking at Hoopa. I'm looking at regular Hoopa, not Hyperspace. Not Hoopa, I'm bad. That's why. Yeah, ignore defenses. Does lower your own defense. He does hit really hard. Yeah, Hoopa Unbound is not bad. What is the best dark move that Yveltal can get? Dark Pulse?
Why the fuck am I not? Oh, there it is.
Oh, it doesn't Sucker Punch.
Oh, it's flying. That's why.
Yeah, it's flying. It's a dark flying type.
No, I knew that. It was more of like, where the fuck is Oblivion Wing? Where like looking for
Yeah,
on the list. I'm
also
not seeing it on the darks. It's a flying move. That,
Yeah. Power 80, absorbs 75% damage on.
Yeah.
Otherwise, gets Dark Pulse, gets Foul Play.
Gets a much earlier level. I don't know
Gets
why I
Sucker
care
Punch.
about the level. He'll have it
Yeah.
because you get it at levels. You get it at level 50.
Technically speaking, by
50?
virtue of the fact that it
50.
gets Sky Attack, it has the strongest attack of these.
Yeah.
They're actually pretty closely balanced. The double quad
They are.
double quad to weakness hurts though.
Yeah.
Actually, Unbound changes. Unbound only has one quad weakness.
Yeah. Bug. Who the fuck is using bug?
Yeah, but it is double weak to, or is weak to fairy. Granted, Yveltal is also weak to fairy.
Okay, so Hoopa literally has 2 weaknesses in Unbound.
Yeah.
Fairy and Bug. Once again, who the fuck is wielding bug? Yveltal has electric, ice, rock, and fairy.
Yeah, but then it does have double immunities in Psychic and Ground, and has resistance of Ghost Grass and Dark, whereas Hoopa has no resistances.
Yep, just has 1 immunity.
Yep.
I'd probably give this to Hoopa.
Yeah, it might actually be a Hoopa take. This one over here. Steel type. Try again. I said try again. There we go. You win. I'm not going to entertain arguments about whether or not Clef Key is a stronger Steel type.
I know someone in a different server I'm in who'd be disappointed by that, but oh well.
What, over Klefki?
They love Klefki.
They can love Klefki all they want.
I would say let's at least look at it because it is in the gen that fairies was introduced.
Klefki is a Steel Fairy type. Its base ability is Prankster. Actually, okay, it has Prankster. So it's a status.
It's also got the same ability Hoopa has.
You're not going to use it. You're going to use Prankster.
Yep.
Prankster gives priority to non-attacking moves, so you're going to set up spikes. You're going to.
Yep. Aegislash has
do very status stuff.
Has the ability I love in every game but ZA of stance change. Should not have animation locked to that bullshit. Aegislash has the higher BST of 520 compared to 470.
Oh, definitely.
Aegislash's stance change swaps its defense stat and attack stats depending on which form it's in. We'll use Blade form for the discussion of it because you're generally only going to be in defense form for the first turn. It's got 150 attack and special attack and only 50 defense and special defense. Klefki's got 80s in both attack and special attack, and 91 defense and 87 special defense. Both of them don't actually have great HP.
No.
Aegislash is 60, Klefki is 57. Klefki is faster at 75 compared to 60s.
Yeah, Aegislash hits hard, but also dies when it attacks.
Yes, it does.
You know, you had to bring it up. Klefki might take this one off Prankster alone. Prankster is a really strong ability.
Also has Play Rough, which is fucking disgusting.
Play Rough is a good attack.
Like, if we were going on vibes alone, it'd be Aegislash, but...
Yeah, I forgot the Klefki had Prankster, which is really the thing that's going to bring it back around, because Prankster is a incredibly good ability.
And there's some actual really good TMs Klefki can learn.
Yep. And
Surprisingly not Earthquake.
But, like, Prankster is going to give you priority on Thunder Wave, it's going to give you priority on Spikes for setting up hazards.
Oh, Aegislash also cannot do Earthquake, so ha.
Yeah. You can also do, like, Light Screen, Reflect. Okay, I'm going to give it to Klefki.
It's Klefki. Wow. I jokingly brought it up because of that one person in Discord. You know what? No. Klefki's a better steal.
If it didn't have Prankster, Prankster is just a really strong ability, being able to guarantee.
All right, so we need to
priority on every
discuss
status move.
between Diancie and Xerneas.
These are Xerneas is pure fairy, Diancie is
Fairy Rock.
Fairy Rock. Xerneas has Fairy Aura, which I'm pretty sure is boost the power of fairy moves on the field. Same thing as Dark Aura. Diancie has Clear Body.
Stats cannot be lowered by
stat
opponents.
reduction by moves and abilities.
Specifically opponents. Its own attacks that lower stats will still work.
Yes. Yeah, not non-self-inflicted.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's not Mega. Mega Diancie gets a better ability.
So, if we get too close, if we're having real trouble deciding,
Uh-huh.
I would default to Diancie because it has the option
Well,
of Megaing.
it does have the option of Megaing, that is true.
So, let's say, if we reach a point where we can't decide between the two for our standards, that is why I will vie for Diancie. That being said, stat-wise, Diancie has a slight edge at 700.
The
Compared to
Diancie
680?
does not have 700. Diancie has 600.
Oh, you're right.
Mega
I
has
rolled down
700.
too far. Yep. Opposite then.
Yeah.
Xerneas has a significant advantage of 680 to 600.
Yeah, Diancie is low HP, but a bunch of defense. 150 on both defenses.
Yep. Decent attack, hundreds.
Yeah, hundreds on both defenses, and HP and speed are 50s. Xerneas is big attack, 126 HP, 131 for both special and physical attack.
And 99 speed.
99
Ooh.
speed and 95, 98 for defenses. Immune to dragons as a pure fairy type. Only weak to steel and poison. Diancie is also immune to dragons. It's a fairy type, but has much worse weaknesses because it has rock as part of its thing. It's pretty much going to be Xerneas.
I'm looking at moves. So Xerneas is unique. He has only a stat buff.
Correct. It is only a very, very, very powerful stat buff that you use to gather a power herb.
Yep.
Because it is a double stat increase
Xerneas.
to special attack, special defense, and speed.
Yep. Xerneas. Yep.
Yeah, like I like Diancie,
All right,
but
starters.
I don't think
now the
Diancie's
starters
taking
get their
this one.
chance. Now we get to genuinely discuss starters.
Yep. We've already talked about Chestnut a bunch. So let's bring up the ones we care about. Greninja and...
Is this another
Don't
fire
know.
water discussion?
This may be another Firewater discussion.
I'd say I feel bad, but no, not really.
So Greninja has a fantastic special or hidden ability.
Uh-huh.
Because Greninja has Protean, which changes your type to match the move that you use.
Yep.
So you always have Stab.
Real quick comment on that. If anyone wants to make the comment about the Ash Greninja thing, that's not in this gen. That shows up in the next gen.
Yeah. And if anyone wants to make a comment that Protean isn't as good in Gen 9 because it only works the first time you use it in combat,
We're discussing Gen 6.
we're discussing current gen, so we don't care. This is all taken as if it is in current gen.
Delphox's hidden ability is take the opponent's item.
Yeah, seals held items.
Yep. Which real good in competitive, but I'm not sure that's.
It's not.
I'm not
It's
sure
not
that
as good as
competes.
Protean.
No.
It's just not.
So type combinations: Greninja is Water Dark, Delphox is Fire Psychic.
Yep.
They finally added the alternate three-way combo that could work for starters, and apply them as secondaries for starters.
Yep.
Therefore, keeping us forever cursed on the Fire, Water, Grass chain.
Firewire Grass is always going to happen. I don't think they're ever going to leave that. But
Yep.
so Greninja has the best speed of all of them
Unsurprising.
at 122. Better physical attacks 95, special attacks 1 and 3, because they're about the same. Defense is about the same, 67, 71. HP 71. We already know that.
Delphox has a slightly better HP at 75.
Yeah, Delphox is a special attacker at 114, with special defense at 100, and also not bad speed at 104 for a starter.
Yeah.
Does get outsped by Greninja, so if they were fighting each other, it'd be in a bad place, but...
I mean, if they were fighting each other, it'd be in a bad place because Greninja is... Both its types
Both
are
its types are-
advantageous. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a bad time in general. I mean, it's probably going to be Greninja off of... Delphox is only 100 more attack. Both these Pokemon could body Chestnut, because Chestnut is a physical wall, but neither of these are physical attackers.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, Greninja gets it. Sorry, Delphox.
Yeah, just the way it is.
Gimmick forms. Oh boy, it's time for this category.
Okay. Best Mega.
I don't know, man. I would say probably the one that got banned.
No,
you're right. You're right.
I'm gonna assume, my guess would be it's between Mega Rayquaza, Primal Groudon, and Primal Kyogre.
No, I was saying Mega Kangaskhan.
Oh, for Parental Bond.
The one that legit got banned, but no, Mega Rayquaza is gonna, or Primal Rayquaza, or whatever it is the better.
Primal Rayquaza? It's
Yep.
just Mega Rayquaza. The other two are Primals.
Yeah. Yeah, the other two are Primals.
Strongest Legend from this generation. Which means we should actually look at Zygarde stats. Zygarde is a ground dragon. Its ability is Aura Break. It is effectively the inverse of Fairy Aura and Dark Aura. Instead of increasing the power of Fairy and Dark moves by 33%, it cuts them by 25%. That version there is 50% form. It is a 600 BST. So it is lower BST than the other box arts. Relatively balanced stats: 108 HP, 100 attack, 120 defense, 81 special, 95 special defense, and 95 speed. It does effectively take less damage from both types that the other ones would have, but they're still also boosting the damage at the same time, so it kind of balanced out. Gets Stab Earthquake, which is cute. If this game had Complete Form, it'd be more contention, I think, because Complete Form's 170.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it's just going to be one of the 2 box arts.
Hoopa's right there.
Oh, right, Hoopa's still there.
Uh-huh.
Does Hoopa compare to...
Stat-wise, it is the best of them all.
Well, they're all 680s.
Yep. No, they're not.
Yes, the box arts are 680s.
It did not put up that tab. That explains why I'm not seeing it. Yep. Okay.
So the question is, does Hoopa stack up to Xerneas? Because it already beat Yveltal.
Xerneas can take a better hit and is faster. Well, we can take a better physical hit. Hoopa has the better special defense. Hoopa has a really good ability.
Hoopa does have a good ability. I mean, Xerneas has a good ability for just boosting fairy moves. And gets Moonblast.
Does get Moonblast. Moonblast is pretty fucking good.
I think Moonblast is the strongest non-unique fairy attack.
I think so. Also gets Xerneas also gets Geomancy, which is
one of the best stat boost in the game. Just power, but for double stat boost in one blow.
Yep.
Also gets some interesting coverage because it has like close combat. Oh, that's Gen 9. All the Gen 6 stuff.
No, Gen 6 has got it as
Still
well.
has close combat. Yeah.
Yep.
Close combat, outrage. You can Moonblast. You can get Geomancy. Although you're probably not, if you're using Geomancy, you're probably not using close combat or outrage.
No. No, you're probably following that up with a Moonblast.
Yeah. Your Moonblast, stab, 30% extra damage, 33% boost, double stat boost, and wipe anything that isn't immune to fairy.
Yep. Nothing's immune to fairy.
Highly resistant to fairy.
Yep.
I honestly don't know. I think they're both quite strong.
Vibes-wise, I want to give this to Hoopa because it's shiny. Looks like it's G Gundam Super Mode.
Alright, who's the best of this gen? I'm ignoring Mega Rayquaza.
Yeah.
This is a competition.
I would say Hoopa gets it.
Yep. Yeah, but he beat both the box starts, so.
Yep.
Gen 7. Our normal types. Is it just Savali?
It would just be Savali, yep.
Does Savali have, like, pseudo stats or mythic stats?
I'm fairly certain it counts as a legendary. No, it's stats 570.
Huh. I mean, 570 is still high.
Still have. But this is also the same gen that brings us Kamala, whatever. Beware, which is actually not bad.
Yeah.
And Drampa.
It's a Dragon Grandpa.
Which both have much worse stats. Drampa's 45, Beware is 500.
Yeah.
Alright, let's take a look at abilities. Savali's ability is I am Arceus but lesser.
Yep.
Drampa has Berserk. It's boosted special attack when it takes a hit that causes HP become half or less. Sap Sipper, we've talked about before, powers up its attack and takes no damage from grass attacks. Cloud 9, all weather effects are negated while it's on the field. Bulwire. It's fluffy, so it takes half damage from moves that make direct contact, but double that of fire.
Yeah, it's weak to fire.
Klutz cannot receive any effective hold items except those that affect experience. So, the trap ability. Unnerve. The opponent will never use their berry in battle.
Yep.
And unique to this gen, opponents in SOS battles are more likely to call for help. Which, if you're SOS chaining, that's decent.
Move-wise, Savali is a Mew type, or it's 95s across the board in its case.
Yep.
Drampa is actually a special attacker, so getting a special attack boost from his ability does matter.
Yep.
Drampa is slow as balls.
Yeah. Well, he's a grandpa.
Yes, indeed, a dragon grandpa. Savali only is weak to fighting and is immune to ghost because it is just a pure normal type, although it could be any type you want.
Correct.
Drampa is weak to fighting ice, dragon, and fairy, immune to ghost, resistant to regular dragon stuff, fire, water, grass, electric.
Where is weak to fighting, flying, psychic, and fairy. Immune to ghost. And resists dark rock, bug.
Boo.
And that's it. I have no problem against Savali. It has stat advantage. It has the type advantage in that it can be any
It
type
can
that
be
you put a
any
blade
type.
on.
Yeah, like I don't think Beware's in the conversation. Drampa's probably not in the conversation either, honestly.
Not really, no.
Savali. Fire types.
I like how we completely glossed over Angru, which might actually pull a Klefki, but I'm not willing to look at it.
I'm ignoring monkeys.
Fair.
Okay, so it's just Blacephalon, right?
Maybe.
just-
Stature 570.
It's just the exploding clown.
I'm looking.
I actually don't know if exploding clown is good. It gets beast boost, and beast boost is good. Whenever it knocks out a opponent Pokemon with a damaging move, its highest stat besides HP is increased by one stage for each Pokemon knocked out. Its highest stat is special attack, so it will get a special attack boost every time it knocks something out. It's fast. It's not particularly defensive. It only has 53 HP and 53 defense, so if you hit it, it goes down pretty quick. It does have a lot of resistances by being a fire ghost. Poison, bug, steel, fire, grass, ice, and fairy.
Yeah, no, it's just Blacephalon.
Water types. There's a Tapu.
There's a Tapu. Wait, are you saying it's not Bruxish?
Yes.
And to the trash fire where you belong.
Okay, how does Tapu Balu match up to Kartana?
Tapu is actually legendary. They have equal stats.
Yeah.
Alright, let's take a look at abilities. Beast Boost has already been discussed.
Yeah, all the Ultra Beasts have Beast Boost.
Tapu Bulu, Grass Surge activates grassy terrain for 5 turns. Or Telepathy prevents damage from teammates during double and triple battles.
Okay, so the Kartana definitely has the better ability so far.
Yep.
Significantly higher attack at 181.
So Kartana.
Kartana does die to a stiff special
The-
breeze at 31 special.
The fuck?
What's up?
Nexus just opened up on my computer, or Vortex Nexus Manager just booted up my thing,
Huh.
and I have no idea why. I swear my machine is possessed. I'll discuss that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give it to Kartana.
Okay.
Okay, we have 3 legends slash mythics to look at here.
I'm pretty sure Zeraora is actually high statted and not stuck at 570.
Yeah, we have
I'll
Zora.
totally it's Pikachu in a hat.
It's 600.
Yeah, we have Zora to look at. Zerkatry and Tapu Koko is unfortunately not Pikachu in a hat as much fun as that would be.
It's never Pikachu in a hat.
That's Tapu Koko.
Oh, much probably Zeraora. Zeraora's got the better stats.
Circuitry.
Zeraora's ability heals up to a quarter of its maximum HP when hit with electric moves.
How the hell do you spell circuitry?
With an X, I believe.
X.
Yeah. Xurkitree.
Yeah, there it is. You have Beast Boost, which is still a good ability. You have Electric Surge and Telepathy. And Zorora has Volt Absorb.
Yep.
Doesn't really need Volt Absorb, but okay for switching in. He's gonna have the best stats of them because it's 600, not 540 or 570.
Yep.
Beast Boost is really good though. Although Zerkatry is very much a special attacker. Zorora is very fast.
Yes.
Okay. Very fast. Oh, those Megas. God, Mega puts all of its stats into attack. Yeah, the defense is about the same. I mean, Zerkatry is going to hit a lot harder. But
Yes.
a lot of stuff's going to outspeed it. Not a lot of stuff's going to outspeed Zorora. Even if just using it as a Volt Switch Mon to switch in, throw Volt Switch, and hop out and switch to a better target, that's not a bad thing.
It's not bad at all, actually.
Plasma Fist is a unique move. Yeah. Okay, Plasma Fist is cute for a very fast Pokemon. Inflicts damage, then turns all normal moves into electric moves for the rest of the turn.
Yeah.
Including status moves. So if you just hit before your opponent and they're using a normal move, it turns into a electric move, and then you ignore it by virtue of ignoring electric moves with Volt Absorb. Okay, I'm down with it. That's cute.
I will be right back.
Yep. Moving on to Ice types, so he has stepped away. We have our Alolan Ninetales, which is actually a really good Pokemon. Crabominable. I have no idea if he's actually good or not. And the Sand Slash, which unfortunately I don't believe is good at all. Ninetales.
Well, I'm of no help in the stats department, but I can judge which one is the cutest.
Oh, Ninetales is the cutest. It swept quite well during our favorites one. As far as stat-wise, Ninetales is 500, 505. Crabominable is 478. The only thing Crabominable really has going for it is good physical attack at 132. Otherwise, it has 97 HP, and everything else is 60s and 70s. Limited speed, which is 43. On the other end, Ninetales has 100 special defense and speed, and otherwise middling 70s and 80s for everything else. Wait, that's regular Ninetales. Alolan Ninetales is still that, except a little bit faster. It took some points out of physical attack to increase its speed by 9 points. It does have more weaknesses and less resistances than the regular Ninetales. Crabominable is weak to a pile of stuff. But if I remember correctly, Ninetales also gets one of a really good defensive ability. Gen 7, there we go. That I'm blind and can't see? No, there it is. Ninetales line, or Lone Ninetales does get Aura Veil, which is a new move that was added this generation. That just reduces damage from physical and special moves for your side of the field, but does have to be snowing for you to use it.
So requires a minimum of like 1 turn of setup.
Well, it would, except Alone Ninetales has snow warning, so it makes it snow when it comes in. Or makes it hail when it comes in. So you just...
on the ice, I see.
Yes, we moved on to ice. I didn't even pull up the Sand Slash, because I know it's not good. And I'm pretty sure we're just going to give this one to Ninetales, both because it's adorable. But it's also better statted than Crabominable.
Okay.
Faster, and has they added Aurora Veil, which is a defensive ability in Gen 7. That is specifically on the Ninetales line for the low Ninetales. That is effectively both light screen and the physical version, if I don't recall. As I basically cuts physical and special moves in half against your side of the field. But,
nice.
but only can be used when it's snowing. But one of the special abilities that Low Ninetales has is Snow Warning.
Well, okay then.
So you just throw it out, get Aurora Veil off, and massively reduce the damage your side takes. For fighting types, we have several.
We do.
We have a Mythic and Como. We have 2 Ultra Beasts and Marshadow.
Yeah.
And you also have those bench warmers.
We do also have those bench warmers. Como, pulling up Buzzwole. And Pheromosa?
Yep, Pheromosa.
Okay, Marshadow has Technician, which boosts the power of moves to the power of 60 or less by 50%. Make sure there's no weird gen stuff. No weird gen stuff for that. So yeah, just boost anything at 60% or 60 power or less by 50%. Komodo has Bulletproof or Soundproof. They do what they sound like.
Yep.
or alternatively
That's-
has Overcoat. Can't take damage from weather conditions, sandstorm and hailstorm.
Or powder moves. So it cannot be affected by sleep powder, poison powder, etc.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's Onward is a Gen 6.
Yep.
And then obviously both the Ultra Beasts have Beast Boost. Two of these are going to be 600s. Two of these are 570s. Okay, so if Pheromosa gets hit by anything, she dies, because her defenses are 37.
Yeah.
She is fast at 151.
Fly Gust would fucking destroy her.
Gust would
She's
destroy
4 times-
her.
She is 4 times weak to flying.
That's okay, you don't need Gust to destroy someone with 37 defense.
Yeah. Now I'm picking Gust because Gust is an entry level move. It's one of the first flying moves.
Yeah, as far as stat-wise, Formosa is all attack, 137 in both 37 for both defenses, 151 speed, and 71 HP. Buzzful is all physical, 139 for physical stuff, 30 for 53 for special, 107 HP and 97 speed.
Buzzwole can still take a special hit better than Pheromosa.
Yes, Buzzful can still take a special hit better than Pheromosa, but is also annihilated by flying type attacks, since it is also quad weak to flying.
Oh yeah, bug fighting.
Yep. And then
Oh, they're both bug
they're
fight.
both
Jesus.
bug fighting. That's correct. Komo'o. I mean, realistically, if you're going between the two of them, it'd almost certainly be Pheromosa, because you're just looking to make that speed work.
Yep.
Since they are both horrifically weak to certain things. Komo'o is relatively balanced. 75 HP, 110 attack, 125 defense, 100 special, 105 special defense, and 85 speed. He's a dragon. He does dragon stuff. He's not particularly great at attacking, but he's a little bit more defensive than he is attacker. Clanging Scales, I believe, is his unique.
Yes.
Yeah, inflicts damage and reduces user defense. It is a sound-based move, so sound-based stuff applies to it. But it can hit things behind substitutes. And Marshadow is a ghost fighting?
Yep.
With Technician, that is really good. So basic stuff like Shadow Sneak will get groove damage. Does he have a unique? Yes, Spectral Thief. Deals damage and steals targets positive stat changes, if any, before dealing damage.
Yep.
Also bypasses substitutes. If you have an ability that normally prevents some or all of your stats from being lowered, it can still steal your boost in those stats. That is cute. Otherwise, gets pretty standard stuff: Drain Punch, Phantom Force, Spectral Thief. He is definitely more of a just physical attacker. 125 attack and speed. Everything else is 80s and 90s. I don't think Komo'o is in the contention here. And I don't think
No, not really.
I don't think Buzzwole's in contention here, because Pheromos would. I think it's just if you're gonna be as skewed as most of the Ultra Beasts are, you might as well just be all attack all the time.
I'll be honest. I think it's gonna be Marshadow.
I'm fine with giving it to the little boy. Poison types. I don't know if Naganak. Actually, Naganakel's also an Ultra Beast, so does it have the 570 that all the Ultra Beasts have?
So it is, but I think it's technically a legendary Ultra Beast. Does that make sense? I think it has a higher stat.
It is 540 lower
No,
stats.
it's 540 lower stats. Wow.
73s across the board, except special attack at 127 and speed at 121. Nihilago is a rock poison type. Obviously has Beast Boost. Naganakel have Beast Boost? Yes. They didn't give it something else weird just to be weird.
Weird. It's definitely treated like a legendary.
Same special attack. Slower, better HP, worse physical stats. Better special defense. Clearly, this version was the best version of it.
Yep.
That we still didn't get to see in our playthrough, because that is only a regular Sun and Moon, not an Ultra Sun and Moon thing.
Yep. I'm willing to give it to that.
Ground type.
Yeah.
Say, like we could talk about the sandcastle. We could talk about the horse. We could talk about Alolan Doug Trio, except we can't.
Yep. Oh. Unfortunately.
Same thing with the flying category. We can just move right along. There's a rocket ship.
Psychic. Actual discussion.
Actual discussion. It's really which do either of the fused Necrozma stack up to Ultra Necrozma?
Is Ultra Necrozma usable?
Why wouldn't it be?
I thought it was something you fought only.
Actually, you might. Let's find out. It is a form change.
Okay. If I remember correctly, we were not considering form changes as the thing that could be chosen, but we did count them as... Like, basically, if we decide that that's we just pick Necrozma.
Yeah, because it is... While you have one of the fused versions and you're holding Ultra Necrosium Z, you use
Okay, yeah.
a move.
So, in that case, it'd be between the two fused forms.
Yeah, so Duskmane Necrozma and Dawnwings Necrozma. So base Necrozma 600. Duskmane and Dawnwings are 680s. If we were including it, Ultra Necrozma 745 or 754. 754. So Duskmane and Dawnwings are basically kind of the same idea. One's physical, one's special. They're both 97 HP. They're both 77 speed. Their attack and defense are 157, 127. And then their other side of that is going to be 113, 109. And those basically swap either physical or special, depending if it's Duskmane for physical or Dawnwings for special. Duskmane has a bunch of resistances. Normal, flying, rock, steel, grass, psychic, ice, dragon, and fairy. Dawnwings only has poison and psychic. Is immune to normal and fighting comes ghost type. And is only weak to ghost and dark, where it has a ×3 weakness. Unless that's a typo.
Ow.
That has to be a typo. I'm trying to find the actual...
Oh, no, because that's Prism Armor.
Oh!
It takes 25% of the damage from super effective moves. So 3 times is correct.
Weird.
Yeah, just weak to Ghost and Dark, of which it is 3 times weak. Duskmane is weak to Ground, Ghost, Fire, and Dark. But only 1 1/4, or 1 1/2, not 2. Photon Geyser and Prismatic Laser, because that's 2 special or unique attacks. Photon Geyser is a psychic attack with 100 power that is either physical or special, depending which type you have is higher. Ignores all abilities. Does not ignore abilities if it is called by another move rather than used directly. Prismatic Laser is a 160 power special move, which is a second signature move in Necrozma. 160 power psychic move that has to recharge after firing. Prismatic Laser is specifically special. Photon Geyser is either or, so neither one of these are really particularly better. I would think defense-wise, I'd probably give it to Duskmane just for having the better resists. What think you?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Duskmane. Bug.
Bug.
Before we talked about bugs, I think you're just better rock. Now we can blaze through some of these as we're just in a pile of legendaries.
Yep. Exactly. Don't know where you're pausing. Ah!
Scream.
I have no idea what Melmetal stats are. I can't. It's not as good as a Necrozma, right?
I doubt it. I'm looking.
It's
600.
600, not 680. It's slow. It's good physically, but it's not really
The only thing it
better physically than the physical version than the one to be in direct competition with. What you got?
I was gonna say the only thing it has going for it is, the only way to get it for a while was through Pokemon Go, and you could only bring it into Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, so you never saw it competitively, so it's trash.
Fairies. How does Magearna compare to? The Tapus.
Uh, 600 BST.
Has Soul Heart, which increases the special attack by a stage every time another Pokemon faints. Does include allies for that one if you're doing double battles.
Yep.
Yeah, 600s. Basically, it's not hyper skewed. Actually, these are all the Tapus. None of the Tapus are hyper skewed. All the Tapus are fairies. Magearna just has the better ability, honestly.
Yep.
Starters. Actual conversation. So Decidueye, we might have a grass starter action competition again, because Decidueye is actually
absolutely.
good.
Yep. Like, that's not even in question. This is actually going to be a proper discussion on starters, because all of these are actually viable.
Yep. This is Incineroar.
Decidueye's hidden ability, Long Reach. It uses moves without making contact with the target. So all contact-based abilities are worthless on it.
Yep.
Incineroar gets Intimidate, which
is just good.
is good, but kind of lackluster that that's its hidden. Primarina gets Liquid Voice, all sound-based moves become water-type moves.
Yep. Obviously, they're all in the 530 range.
Yep.
These ones might actually all be 530, not any weird ones like 34s.
Yep, they're all 530s.
Primarina is a special attacker, 126. Incineroar is a physical attacker at 115, and Decidueye is kind of split at 107, 100.
Yep.
These ones are all slow.
Yes. Decidueye is the fastest at
At
70.
70.
Decidueye's got the lowest HP at 78 compared to 80 and 95. Incineroar's got balanced defenses in 90s of both. And both Primarina and Decidueye have better special defense than regular defense.
Yeah, I'm just going through and checking moves real quick.
Yep.
Spirit Shackle is the...
Yep, Spirit Shackle, Darkest Lariat, and Sparkling Aria.
Yeah, Sparkling Aria is a hit everything around you sound-based water move. Spirit Shackle does damage and prevents fleeing. So
Yep.
Spirit Shackle is also a spirit tag. Darkest Lariat. Inflicts damage, ignoring changes to defense and evasion.
There is one other thing to consider for these guys.
What's that?
So Gen 7, Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon have Z moves.
Yes, they do.
And each of the starters have a unique Z move.
Yes, they get a unique Z move off of their special move. Sinister Air Raid just does damage. It's 180 power. Primarina's is Oceanic Opera.
It does 195.
It's 195, but no other effects. So it's stronger.
Yep.
And where the hell did it
Incineroar's Malicious Moonsault is also 180, does nothing special.
Okay, so they're just big attacks with no other effects.
Primarina's got the better
Yeah.
Z move.
Honestly, I'm leaning towards Decidueye. None of their stats are really massively stand out compared to the others.
I will never argue that. I'm fine with that.
But with both a good ability and Spirit Shackle to effectively also have Spirit Tag if you want it.
Yeah.
Okay, moving along. We'll
I'm
call
glad
that,
at least one of my fucking champions made it to the goddamn list.
we'll call that a gimmick form.
Yeah, it's a gimmick form. That's as much a gimmick form as 100% Zygarde.
Yes.
Because that's a in battle only. Because you only get 100% Zygarde if it goes below 100% or below 50% health. Trying to figure out what you want for legendary.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a question of how does
Ultra Necrozma compared to
compared to complete form.
yeah.
Zygarde, really. Complete Volume Zygarde is just a tank at 116 HP. Does have a bunch of unique abilities. Let me get the... Well, has a bunch of unique abilities in that game. Get the proper... Land's Wrath is his only one in this, in Gen 6.
Yep. Gen 7.
Or Gen 7. Is it just Earthquake with a different name? To me, is it just worse Earthquake?
Might be worse Earthquake.
Power 90, hits adjacent enemies. it's worse Earthquake. And he learns Earthquake. I'm so confused. You know what? Let's just do that.
Okay, so the reason why Landswrath it is learned at an earlier level,
It is.
which means nothing because you aren't getting a Zygarde before level
At
70.
26, yeah.
Yeah, I've never understood why they have.
Also,
like
even if you somehow did have a Zygarde at 26, you know what else you can learn? Earthquake from
via
a
TM.
TM.
Yep.
For better Earthquake. I mean, Zygarde does
You
eventually
wanted-
get like D-Dance and E-Speed, which is good.
You want to know the most hilarious part about that fact?
Huh.
Guess what TM number Earthquake is?
Is it 26?
It's 26.
Alright, moving into Gen 8. Okay, there's nothing that compares with Ursaluna, right?
Ooh, that's. Uh,
Like, I like Hisui and Zoroark, that would be my thought otherwise, but I'm pretty sure Ursaluna just outstats a lot of stuff. It's actually not that much higher.
The toughest part about this is because they are different PvP sets.
Yeah, like they're very different.
Because Ursaluna is, at least in this gen, limited to Legends Arceus.
Yeah. Like Ursaluna is very powerful physically.
So much that a lot of the information I'm looking for isn't here.
Does get guts.
So, yes and no. Technically, in Gen 8, Ursaluna has no abilities.
Oh, because of being a Legend Arceus.
Legends Arceus does not have abilities. And Ursaluna in Gen 8 only exists in Legends Arceus.
That's true. I mean, based on that, does anything compare with Hisui and Zoroark? Has Illusion as a good ability?
How did that not get
Normal
brought?
fighting and ghost immunities?
Is it because it's up there? Oh yeah, it's because higher up. Oh, that's gonna be annoying to find this shit.
Like, decent speed, low defenses, much like regular Zoroark. Better special attack. Let's pull up the other ones here.
I was gonna say, pull up Obstagoon.
Obstagoon.
Give that boy his chance. Who actually will have abilities, unlike Zoroark and Ursaluna.
Also has guts.
Yep.
Or
Or Defiant, which is
Defiant, which
fuck
increases
you, my
its attack by 2 stages if your opponent reduces one of your stats.
Yep.
But Guts is also not bad because you can do Life Orb. Life Orb exists now, so you can do Life Orb Guts.
Yep.
Just get a guaranteed power boost.
Which another thing for anything that's limited to Arceus, no hold items.
Actually, stat-wise, it's 510 to 520.
Yeah.
Obstagoon's not as strong physically or specially, but if you're doing Flame Orb Guts to just get the attack boost off, it's going to hit a little bit harder. Is also immune to Psychic and Ghost. Is quad weak to fighting, weak to Bug and Fairy. Takes half damage from Dark. Whereas Zoroark is only weak to dark. I mean, I think Obstagoon's a contender, but needs Guts to push out damage a bit better. Whereas I think Illusion's just a fantastic ability for like actual
Illusion is a
actual
fantastic
Pokemon
ability.
battling when you don't know what your opponent sends out. I'm leaning towards Zoroark.
I'm willing to concede on it.
Fire types. We don't have a legendary in fire for once. it's
My
been,
God.
It's been a while.
Might actually be a tough argument. We might actually have two starters going against each other for the first time ever.
We got Colossal as an option. We got Cinderace as an option. I don't think the Centipede is in here, but
I'm pulling it up to check anyways. I'm pretty sure Arcanine actually isn't a contender, but we'll pull it up just in case. And where is Typhlosion?
I mean, lacking abilities hurts.
Does.
Soon Arcan's on 55 and pretty much balanced stats. Colossal is 5'10", very slow, with pretty good defense and HP. Cinderace is going to be very fast. 119.
Centiskorch is actually stat-wise very close to Cinderace. It's a 525.
Oh, Centiskorch is more expected. Now, unfortunate for a lot of these Pokemon is that Cinderace has Libero.
It does have Libero.
Which is Protean with a different name.
Okay, it's Cinderace. It's Cinderace.
Great for Cinderace.
I'll be damned. It is Cinderace.
Water types. So
I know what I want in my heart of hearts, but it ain't gonna be it.
So it's Urshifu.
It's Urshifu. Yep.
I'm pretty sure this one's also just Calyrex. I don't know if Zarude
Might be
stacks up.
Zarude. I was gonna say it might be Zarude. We'll check. I love how my immediate reflex is it can't be Zarude. No one has Zarude. I'm a little bitter.
Okay, so Zarude has Leaf Guard, which during harsh sunlight prevents it from being inflicted by non-volatile status moves. That sounds as good as you think it sounds.
Like, that's fantastic if it's strong sunlight. Good luck. Can it do that? Can it make it sunny day?
Yeah, it can learn the TM for sunny day.
Huh?
Calyrex just has Unnerve, which prevents your opponent from eating berries.
Yep.
It does get a better ability when it's Shadow Rider or Ice Rider.
It does.
But this is regular Calyrex.
However, if judging by the fact it's not those aren't popping up on that list, those lose Grass type.
Yes, they do lose Grass type. They are Psychic Ice and Psychic Ghost.
Yep. Therefore, they do not qualify for the Grass category.
Nope.
This is base Calyrex only.
This is indeed base Calyrex, and base Calyrex only has 500 BST. He's 100
kind of a
HP
weak-ass
and 80 across the
legendary.
board. He has Grass, which isn't a good type
No.
for the most part.
Oh, to be fair, both these have Grass because we're judging based
That is
on Grass.
true. Well, let's see here. Zarude has 100 more stats, basically. And whenever Calyrex is 100 HP and 80 for everything else, Zarude's only stat worse than that is special attack at 70. Everything else is at least 95 or better. All their weaknesses are a pile because they have grass as one of their types.
Uh-huh.
I think I'll give this one to Zarude.
Yeah, let's give it to Zarude.
Because Calyrex will have his time in the sun shortly. So there's a Reggie.
There is a Reggie.
Yep, there's a Reggie.
Ice. Okay.
Okay, well,
Well,
there's Calyrex Ice Rider.
I was gonna say Calyrex Ice Rider. Yep.
So the Riders have 680 BST.
Uh-huh.
Ice Rider is 50 speed, 100 HP, 130 special defense, 150 defense, and 165 attack. So defensive and also really good attack.
Yep. We will have to decide between two different types of Urshifu and the box art.
Yeah, Urshifu has to go against
Zamazenta.
yeah, Crown Zamazenta.
I mean, yeah, we're definitely doing Crown. Which has 720.
Yeah.
Or is that? Oh, that's just. Ow! Wow, that base is 670 without the shield. God damn.
Uh-huh.
Neither Urshifu stat-wise stacks up to that. Not even their base, or not even a matching base Zamazenta. And now that I think about it, I have heard disgusting shit about Zamazenta in PvP.
Zamazenta is disgusting.
So I think that goes to Zamazenta.
You'll get your place in the sun in a moment, Turnamax Eternatus. But until then, regular Eternatus will have to take the poison category.
Didn't we determine that that form is not playable?
That is not a playable form, that's true. We'll talk about it, though. You know, when we get to
Yep.
we'll talk about it in gimmicks. So that's when we technically would be
Yep.
able to show up. Ground types.
That might be Ursaluna.
I mean, Ursaluna is still like a 550, even if it doesn't get its ability, because it don't have it in the actual game it shows up in. Or,
Sandaconda, Runerigus. Sandaconda has Shed Skin. Sand Veil, if it's in a sandstorm, it raises its evasion by 1 level. Sand Spit creates a sandstorm when it's hit by an attack. If Pokemon could have all their abilities at once,
They
that would
get
be
them
kinda
all at
neat,
once, yeah.
but
Renigerus has Wandering Spirit, so it swaps abilities with the target if you hit them.
Yep.
Otherwise, it is 480 BST with OK defense.
Yeah, compared to 510 in Sandaconda, but Ursaluna
Yeah, I think we'll just give this
is
one to Ursaluna.
550. Ursaluna.
Flying types.
You get the fuck off there, asshole.
I mean, Enamorus is a legitimate option here.
I'm gonna stick to the vibe rule of never.
These are all,
I know.
I mean, like, these are all Legends Arceus Pokemon, so, right?
Just Enamorus. The 3 other birds are DLC for Sword and Shield.
Oh, that's true. Hey, that may keep them off the list, because they'll get their abilities considered.
Yep. Also, that means Therian form is not in consideration, because I don't think Therian form is in Arceus.
And Moltres. I'm not pulling these up.
Corviknight, I love you. You do not stack up. Even if you do have a Gigantamax form.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing we're only considering Arceus, because Namorous has Contrary.
Yep. Stat-wise, they're all 580.
Do the birds get new abilities that are actually any good?
Defiant for Zapdos. Moltres gets Berserk.
Okay,
So,
so
no.
Moltres gets Berserk, which is the lower stat. That increased stat though,
It's-
right?
It increases its stat if it gets below 50% health.
Ah,
And Articuno gets competitive.
Gets
Raise special
competitive.
attack by 2 stages whenever a stat is lowered.
yep.
That's actually real good.
Yeah, it's the special attack version of Defiant.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, on vibes, I like Zapdos. Like visually.
I was gonna say, you like the Chocobo? Yeah, me too.
Uh,
By the way, my favorite thing about them is their shiny versions are the
original
opposite of the
colors.
shiny versions. Yeah. So basically, it goes to the original colors.
Coloring. Yep. So Namor's as slow as wait, that's Therian form. Let's look at non-Therian form.
That's Therian form, yep.
A special attacker with okay at regular attack, middling defenses, and and decent speed. Articuno Galarian is good special attack, high 80s to 100s for everything else. Zapdos is the same idea but physical attack, and
Yep.
Moltres is the same idea but special defense. They might lose to Namors.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. How dare you?
They have the unfortunate thing of fairies are a really good type. And Namorous also gets a unique fairy move that hits relatively hard. It's power 100, stronger than Moonblast, and also has a chance to increase its stats. You can just look away while I do it.
Oh, yes, we can have Storm.
Yeah, you can just look away while I do it.
Love is in the air.
The fuck it is. You get the fuck out of here, piece of shit.
Psychic types. Okay, where do I still have it?
I was gonna say which horse is he riding?
Check the Calyrex stats real quick. Which
Oh, it's a shame we didn't pick anything for flying.
I'm just gonna do Shadow Rider because it's not ice.
Yep, it's fair. Bug.
Bug.
Probably goes to Centiskorch because Centiskorch is really fucking good.
Orbeetle is the only other thing. Actually, well, let's check the
Frostmoth.
others.
Frostmoth, which he only, I mean, Cleaver's awesome. Cleaver also don't get any, abilities.
Centiskorch and Orbeetle.
Cleaver, Frostmoth, Centiskorch, and Orbeetle.
Okay. Orbeetle has Swarm, Frisk, or Telepathy. All of those we've seen already. Is a 505. Frostmoth gets Shield Dust or Ice Scales, which is a fantastic ability. Halves damage from special moves.
Yep. Oh wow, Cleaver's lower than I thought it was, stat-wise.
And actually has
It's
like
only
90
500.
special defense, so it actually is pretty defensively bulky with it.
Yep.
Like, Frostmoth is a 475, so it's the lowest stat of all of them, but does have Ice Scales, so...
I will say a strike against Frostmoth compared to Centiskorch and Orbeetle. Both of them have Dynamax. G-Max. I forget which one is the special form.
Yes, they do both have G-Max.
Yep.
But we're not considering forms as part of the base selection, so that would be a hit against them if we were considering forms, because the forms are definitely going to beat out unformed Pokemon. But if we're considering forms, then we also have to look like Butterfree.
No, we don't, because Butterfree didn't have that in its form, or in the thing where it was introduced. The point is, like, these still have them in the gen that they are introduced.
They do. But these are effectively the same idea as, like, Megas, where we don't consider them as how they calculate into the regular stuff.
That's fair.
Orbital. Because, like, otherwise, then we do need to go back and do things like, you know, do we need to consider all the Megas here? Do we need to consider all the
No,
Megas?
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. The reasoning I had behind it was, if out of battle it doesn't have it, it shouldn't count.
Yeah.
And yes, the G Maxes are exclusively in battle.
Yeah. Orbital has okay defenses, terrible regular attack, not great special attack. It's okay fast, and has some HP.
Yep.
Frostmoth over and over is really specially defensive because of Ice Scales, and has 125 special attack. Otherwise, its stats are middling. Centiskorch has 115 attack, 100 HP, 90s for special stuff, 65 for everything else. They're all right around the same.
Yeah, they're all bugs.
I think Ice Scales is really good. You do have 2 quad weaknesses though.
Yep.
Well, one of which will usually hit you physically.
Yep.
Orbital has a bunch of weaknesses. I'm gonna say Centiskorch?
So I'm fine with that.
Rocks. We've already looked at Colossal. We need to look at Hisui and Avalugg.
And Stonejourner.
And Stonejourner.
And Dreadnought.
Hisui and Avalugg is 514. Much like a regular Avalugg, it has non-existent special stats. It's really the same as Avalugg, the previous one. Really big physical stats, non-existent special stats. Stonejourner. Has Power Spot as an ability. It is... boost the moves of allies by 30%.
So good for double battles.
Yep. Otherwise it is 470 BST. It is...
Yeah, it has the weakest BST.
It is similar to Avalugg, where it is non-existent special stats and only physical stats, but its physical stats aren't as high as Avalugg. It is faster at 70 speed, but its ability doesn't exist in anything besides double battles. It doesn't have a hidden ability or anything like that.
Yeah, I toss it out.
So
Get the Chef Stonejourner.
I think I'm just going to say it's Colossal.
Yeah, it's definitely better than Dreadnought too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Colossal.
This is Calyrex Ice Rider.
Hey, someone on my championship team.
Or Calyrex, not Ice Rider, but Calyrex Shadow Rider. So we got Apple Dragons. Okay, Apple Dragons aren't
We
considered.
do have dragons,
we have
but Eternatus is here. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know why you're.
I was looking. I seen look at the hand. I was like, okay, we're not including the hand. But then
Yeah.
Are these normal forms?
What normal forms?
The Palkia and Dialga? The Origins.
Oh yeah, those might be the origin forms. Those were introduced in Arceus, so yeah. They're not good.
Okay, they're only 680s. They're the same. Actually, they're the same stat line as the regular ones are.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Eternatus. Dark types.
Dark Urshifu versus Zarude.
Yep, it is. Urshifu Single Strike versus Zarude.
Rapid. Okay, single stat is the first one they give.
Yes.
Like, they don't have it listed as single. They have stats for what they consider the base form. And then the other form is stats rapid strike style.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
So Urshifu on all forms has Unseen Fist as its ability.
Yep.
Causes contact moves. We usually hope when hit target through protection moves at full damage. It is a 550.
Zarude is a 600.
Yep. And this would be single strike style, so Wicked Blow is its unique move. It is always does crits.
That's nice.
It is a always critting punch. Fighting move with a base power of 80 in the game it was actually in. It got reduced to 75. So always critting move. That is stab on 130 attacker that gets through defenses. By virtue
Also gets close combat, which
yeah,
is real
also
fucking
goes
good.
close combat because it's a fighting type. Sucker punch is cute.
That's it. For counting attacks, Zarude's actually got a real good one. Jungle Healing. Restoring HP and healing any stats conditions on itself and allies.
That's not bad. Where did Zarude? There's Zarude. Yeah, it's like stat-wise, Zarude is faster.
Yep.
Their stats are pretty close, despite being 50s, because like really Zarude just has better. Most of the special, or most of the difference in stats goes into special for Zarude, which doesn't matter because he's not a special attacker.
I mean, he's got 2 special attacks baseline, Grass Knot and Energy Ball.
Oh, he has special attacks, but he's like his special attack's 70.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, he has better special attack than Urshifu, but neither of them wants to be throwing special attacks. They're physical attackers.
I mean, he's got something in case he runs across a fucking Wobbuffet.
Yeah, Jungle Healing is cute. It's a 25% heal.
I'd probably still give this to Urshifu.
Punch Boy.
He's just got much better attacks for that. Yeah, I was gonna say, not even in question.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in this gen, Shield was better than Sword.
Well, here we now we can put Sword in, 'cause I know Behemoth Blade is good.
Yep.
Starters. I'm pretty sure it's still just Cinderace.
Probably.
He can't be in your party, but he would otherwise be the selection.
Yeah.
As I believe we briefly touched on it.
Stats, yes.
Yeah, regular Eternatus has 690 stat total. Eternamax Eternatus has 1125.
Yep.
Its low stat is 115. its highest status health at 255. Its next highest status defense and special defense at 250.
Yep.
Good luck.
I mean, it was the final boss of the game.
Yep.
Yes.
But you can't get him as a Pokemon, or you can't get. I assume you can't get Crazy Form as a Pokemon. Actually, that's the question. If you get Eternatus and G-Max it, do you actually get Big Hand?
I don't think you do. That's the thing. I think that is specifically just that boss fight.
Okay, can be seen briefly using a signature move. It cannot be legitimately given in game. So no, you cannot get hand form in any way. So hand form doesn't need to be in consideration. I honestly don't know which G-Max is the best.
I don't either, actually.
I'm fine with skipping G-Maxes because I don't care enough to go look through every G-Max.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
We'll give Zalmazenta his rightful place.
Yep.
Try again. There we go. Gen 9, the home stretch.
Yep, those are Pokemon.
Arboliva is pretty good. Tandemaus is also not terrible. Population Bomb is really good.
Yes, it is.
Dunsparce?
Terapagos.
Oh, no, there's Tropicos in here.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it has to be... No, it can just be in that form. It can't go into that form without terrestrializing.
Correct. It is probably going to be Ogerpon.
Probably Ogerpon?
Yeah, it's going to be Ogerpon. Legit legendary compared to
I mean,
fake legendary.
Ogerpon's only 550.
Really?
Yeah. Because he has special terraforms.
Right. Okay, Chiyu's 570.
Yeah,
Gouging Fire is 590.
Yeah. The Paradox.
Yep. Gouging Fire is Protosynthesis. Its ability. Increase the user's highest stat by 30% or 50 for speed while Sunny Day is active or if the booster energy is attached. So that's if you have booster energy attached to it, just ooh.
Yeah. Chiyu has Beads of Ruin, which when it's
Oh,
sent in
fucking
battle, it reduces special defense.
For all Pokemon but itself by 25%.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing for all the Ruin Pokemon is they all have different stat reduction like that.
Yeah, basically each one of these will either attack, special attack, defense, and special defense.
Heartflame Mask is Mold Breaker.
Yep.
So we've gone over Mold Breaker before.
Yep. Chiyu definitely has the best shiny. I love Chiyu's blue shiny.
It's so good. Well, Iron Moth is up for consideration. It's at 570.
Yeah, it's 570. It's Paradox. All the Paradox are 570 except for the legendary versions. Paradoxes that are legendaries that are like 590. There's a lot of consideration for this one.
Yep. I'm sad that neither of my boys are up for consideration.
Gouging Fire.
You want to know who... Oh, wait, no, it's Megan. Never mind.
Huh.
I was going to say, you want to know who is up for consideration? Scovillain.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. His Mega is at 586.
Yeah.
It should be noted that for ZA, while there are no abilities in ZA, Champions is out. And all of the things from ZA that make it into Champions have abilities
have
now.
the regular abilities. So that is now a viable thing
Yep.
to have abilities.
Though ZA didn't introduce any new Pokemon. So, only new Megas.
See, Chi-Yu is the better attacker of all of them at 145 special. His HP is trash, though.
Yes.
I think it might be Gouging Fire. Decent defenses. Doesn't have much special attack, but it's not a special attacker. It's all physical. Has okay HP.
Yeah.
Gouging Fire. Water types. I think this one's just gonna... Okay, no, hold on. Let's talk about Palafin for a second.
Oh, dear God.
So Paladin has an ability called Zero to Hero.
Yes, it does.
So after being recalled for the first time in battle without fainting, Palafin switches from its Zero form to its Hero form until the end of the battle. This includes the use of moves that switch things out, U-turn, flip turn. It'll have flip turn, it's a water type. Eject button, etc. And moves using by Pokemon forcing you out. All this does is change your form. Base Palafin is a 457. Hero form Palafin is a 650.
Sure is.
And considering you have access to flip turn, it's... Actually, do they not give it flip turn? No, there it is. Yeah, has flip turn.
It's flip turns.
It gets it on
gets it on
evolution.
evolve.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you just throw flip turn, swap out, come back in, clean house with a 160 attack.
Yep.
So yeah, Palafin.
Yep.
Grass type. So I think it's just going to be a competition between Ogerpon and Wo-Chien. I guess technically
I don't know, Hydrapple.
Mouse oh, that's right, Hydrapple is...
Also, Iron Leaves.
did I miss Iron? Am I blind?
It's the Virizion.
Oh,
It's right
yeah.
next to Wo-Chien.
No, it's there too.
Yep.
Okay, let's pull Hydrapple up, because it's a 3-stage dragon.
Yep.
So it should be a pseudo.
It's 540.
540? Really?
Yep, 540.
That's lower than what I expected.
Lower than. Same here.
We already know Ogerpon's a 550.
Wo-Chien is 570. Iron Leaves is 590.
And Masquerade is 530, so I don't really need to pull Masquerade up. Although Masquerade is a good Pokemon.
Wo-Chien ability is the Tablets of Ruin. Lowers attack stat for
Attack
everyone
stat.
but itself. Iron Leaves is yet another thing where you give it a fucking booster. Quark Drive,
Yeah,
electric
it's Quark
terrain
Drive.
would boost its highest stat by 30 or 50 speed. Or, like I said, you just give it a fucking booster energy.
Yeah, all the futuristic Paradox have Quark Drive.
Yep. Makes sense, they're all robots.
I mean, effectively having... like, Wo-Chien is defensive, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
It's like...
Particularly for special defense.
Yeah, the defensive one, and then reduces attack. Like, if we were considering terraforms, it would probably just be Ogerpon, because
Yes.
it has special terraforms. But we're not. And if Hydrapple was 600, like I would expect it to be for being a 3-stage dragon. So yeah, I think it's going to be Iron Leaves.
I think the reason why it isn't is because it wasn't introduced in this gen. Or it itself was, but the previous forms were not.
And I don't think they were 600s either, because the 600
Yeah.
dragon in that one, or the pseudo dragon in that one was Dragapult.
Yep.
I should check Brute Bonnet real quick. So it has photosynthesis, which is the same idea.
The grass version.
Sunlight, harsh sunlight, or holding booster energy. Decent attack. Yeah, we'll just give it to the Iron Leaves. This is Miraidon. It's not even a question.
Nope.
We do not need to consider anything else.
Baxcalibur is the pseudo for this gen.
So it's Baxcalibur versus Chien Pao.
Yep.
Baxcalibur does do the Godzilla
I fucking love that
flip
move.
upside down and slide towards the enemy on a blade, on his back blade.
And, like, it's not a good move, but man, do I love it.
So his base ability is Thermal Exchange, which is signature ability of his line. When hit by a fire type move, his attack increases by 1 stage. It doesn't have immunity or resistance to the damage,
Nope.
but it cannot be burned.
Or Ice Body restores a 16th of his max HP when it's snowing.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah, you're going to keep the base one just for boost if you do get hit by a fire type. Because you are still dragon, so you're not weak to fire.
Chien Pao has the Sword of Ruin, lowers the defensive stat of all Pokemon by 25%.
Yep, Chien Pao is...
Which, being how he's a speed attacker,
Yes, he is the speed attacker.
that's kind of disgusting.
Yeah, so Chien Pao is... There's a 580 equals 600. 130 attack compared to 145. Lower HP at 80 compared to 115. Their defense 80 92. Better special attack at 90 to 75, and worse special defense. But his speed is 135 compared to 87. So Chien Pao fast and reduces defense to hit harder.
Yeah, I would definitely get this Chien Pao.
Also, if you want to be funny, get Cheer Cold.
Yeah,
That one's Koraidon.
yep.
I do not know Petron stats off the top of my head.
We'll pull up it, and it's 3 little lackeys and Iron Moth.
Like I'm going to assume it's better than all of its lackeys. Iron Moth would be the other thing to consider.
Petron's ability is actually kind of funny. Pokemon that are poisoned by its moves also become confused.
Yes, yes, Poison Puppeteer.
Petulant is a 600.
Yeah, I think the loyalty trio.
Very
are-
high defense. Everything else is 88.
It is defense wall. It just wants to poison things.
Yep.
Like gets Malignant Chain.
Toxic Chain's actually real nasty too. Its regular poisons act as toxic.
Yes. I think all the loyalty trio have that, if I remember correctly.
Yes, you are correct.
Yeah. Malignant Chain, which is its
Oh,
signature move.
no, it's even more disgusting than that, actually.
Huh.
Any of its moves could apply
Could
toxic.
apply Toxic. Yeah. Malignant Chain
Yeah.
is an attack that is a 100 power poison attack that also has a 50% chance of badly poisoning the target.
Yep.
Like, it doesn't hit super hard because it's only 88 across the board besides the 160, but it's defensive massive.
Fescendipity's alternate is Technician. Monkey Dory's is Frisk. And Okidogi's is Guard Dog, which boosts its attack if it's stats if it's intimidated. And also cannot be forced out by moves or items. cannot be forced to switch out. That's actually kind of cool.
I said Monkey Dory had technician? No,
No, Pheasantipity has
Pheasantipede has
technician.
technician. Yeah.
Monkey Dory has Frisk.
FEZ. Pokemon. Does it have anything that benefits from technician? Do you have a multi-attack
Heck.
move? Okay, I should correct that. Do you have anything that gives a shit about benefiting from technician?
I don't think
Tail Slap would
default-
hit multiple times. You'd get the 50% boost. And you could lucky dice it to give it a always hit a 4 or 5.
Yeah.
That means it would be, you know, at least 150 power worth of. Like, the annoying thing about that one is if you're using technician to boost that, you don't have the 30% chance
Toxic
on every
chain.
hit from it to
Yep.
poison. But and Iron Moth. Also fire, poison. Everything else, yeah, obviously it's poison. These are all poison types. My brain doesn't want to work.
Fair.
Good special attack. Middling everything else. You still get Fiery Dance, which is good. Do you still get... Doesn't get Quiver Dance anymore, so it doesn't set up like a regular Volcarona does. Oh, Petron also gets Recover. So it's really just there to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was looking at that. I was like, ooh, this is.
Oh.
We got Toxic, Destiny Bond. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, no, you're Omega. It's probably Blood Murder Solana?
I don't know, man. Clodsire's right there.
As much as I do like Clodsire. As much as I like the Claude.
Are you not applauding the Claude? There's also Great Tusk there, and Sandy Shocks, and Iron Treads, and Ting Lu. Remember, last time we looked at Ursaluna, its stats aren't that great. Never mind. It's Blood Moon is 555.
So Blood Moon is 555. It gets Mind's Eye, which lets it hit ghost types with normal and fighting moves. Also can't have its accuracy, or prevents the other Pokemon from lowering your accuracy and ignores evasion.
Yep.
And then also has a new unique move. It has Blood Moon, which is a 140 power normal special move. But just can't be used. It's like
It's like Gigaton Hammer, can't be used twice
You
in
can't
a row.
use twice in a row. But otherwise, it is 140 power, no drawback. Special move on a special attacker.
Yeah, I'm okay with giving it to that. Man, why did we leave it blank for Gen 8?
What's that?
Why did we leave Flying blank for Gen 8?
Yeah, I don't think there's
Let's go back
anything
to-
anything that's really going to compete with Iron Jugulus.
Now, I will make an argument for Flamigo. Flamigo is the Pokemon of choice for the speed run.
Yeah, for the speed run, that isn't caring about what Pokemon is technically best. It just needs to get through the trash in the game early on. You know what else can beat the regular game? Every Pokemon you fucking want.
Flamigo can solo every single story battle.
still not saying this is a good Pokemon.
Like, if we're doing it just on stats, yes, Iron Jugulus is going to win 570 to 500.
That's mostly what we've been doing it on so far.
I mean,
I mean,
not-
what's been doing abilities and moves.
and everything else. But like,
But like how it performs in the game has not been relevant because legendaries sometimes don't perform in the game.
yeah, like if how it
Okay.
performs in game basically writes off most legendaries because you don't have them for most of the game.
Okay, let's look at abilities. Flamigo has Scrappy, so it can hit ghosts with normal and fighting type, and blocks Intimidate.
Yep.
Tangled Feet is evasion raises 1 level when confused. And Co-Star, when it enters a battle, it copies an ally's stat change.
Iron Jugulus obviously has Scorch Rev.
Yep.
Defensively, Iron Jugulus has better defenses. He's a special attacker instead of a physical attacker, but he is slight higher special attack than the 115 that Flamigo has. Has more HP,
Flamigo gets close combat via TM.
less speed.
Flamigo is immune to ground. Or both of them are immune to ground.
They're both
flying.
underground.
And Iron Jugulus gets immunity to Psychic because it's
Psychic.
dark.
Yep. He resists rock, or he is weak to rock, electric, ice, and fairy, as opposed to flying, electric, psychic, ice, and fairy.
Yep.
Your special attacker, special attacker. I mean, they're actually pretty close to each other.
Yeah.
So you are fighting flying? Yeah, fighting flying. Compared to flying dark.
Yeah, flying dark. It's like, granted, Iron Jugulus does not appear until the end of the game.
You know what? I'll give you Flamigo. I'm actually looking through Iron Jugulus. He doesn't get high power stab moves.
Yeah.
Like the highest strength stab move he gets is Hurricane, but that has a 70% miss chance.
Yep.
Or 70% hit chance, so it misses quite often. Whereas Flamigo does just get close combat, gets Brave Bird. I will concede this one. Psychics. All this psychic stuff.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's a lot of high end. We got legendary.
It's all the
And-
swords.
Yeah, I was gonna say the 3 swords.
Like we do have a legendary, but it's not even a 600 legendary.
Yeah. So Crown Boulder or Leaves?
Crown.
This one might literally be based on vibes. Because they all have the exact same ability. They all have Court Drive. They're all 590s of, varied place stats.
Iron Boulder is faster than I would have expected at 124.
Actually, kind of surprising.
Screamtail's also in there. Alright, who do you think on vibes? I don't care enough to look at these ones.
I'd give it to Leaves out of all the ones based on... Oh, no. Based on vibes, Screamtail.
Screamtail once.
Screamtail.
Vibe check.
Yep, vibe check.
Literally the only
Yep.
paradox bug.
Yep.
Okay, so we have Iron Thorn.
I know which one I want to give it to.
Who do you want to give it to?
I want to give it to Iron Thorn. We could not have legit Mecha Tyranitar before, so now we'll use the one off Tamu. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. Okay. Here's the question.
Iron Boulder is probably the better one, simply because it's based off a legendary, not a Suno.
Here's the question. Is access to Salt Cure enough to make
Let's take a look at your
Garganacl?
stats.
He's 500.
That's a substantial drop comparatively.
He's slow as piss. Because most of that losses in
Is
speed.
low as piss.
He's 130 defense, 130 defense, 90 special defense. Those defenses aren't terrible. 100 HP, 100 attack, awful special attack, but he's not a special attacker, and bad speed. So all of his stat differences in speed and special attack.
Yeah.
He gets Salt Cure.
Does get Salt Cure.
Which is why he's even in the conversation right now. He can have Sturdy, he can have Clear Body. Purifying Salt is also a unique ability for his line, which gives you immunity to non-volatile status conditions and has attack and special attack of a Pokemon
Ghost type.
if he's targeted by a Ghost type move. So he is heavily anti-Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And Salt Cure is really good.
Does make sense from a real world mythology perspective, considering that salt was used as a curing and purifying agent.
Yeah. Abilities are often referential to shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's is Salt Cure enough?
Okay,
to take
this is
across
one of the
line?
first ones. This is one of the first ones I can kind of weigh in on.
Uh-huh.
Only from viewing experience. I watch a few different people who do not championship battling or anything, but they play Pokemon pretty regularly and have opinions.
Yeah.
Most of them, if given the option to get him, will get him in the party over
He's not bad.
most anything else on this current list.
I'd say, aside from stats, he only has one strike against him, and that's the fact that he should be rock ground. And the fact that he is not allowed to stab Earthquake is annoying.
Yeah, I mean, and he does actually have attack, so he would do okay at Earthquake if he was ground.
Yep. But yeah, no, I'm okay with giving it to Garganacl.
Yeah, because Salt Cure is effectively poison, a poison effect that isn't an actual status effect.
Look, all I'm going to say is if we accept Garganacl, that means 2 members of my championship team have made it on this list, and I'm happy.
Yeah.
At least for this gen. Ghost? Oh, I know who I want, but you're not gonna get it. Because Petra runs there. Who?
Annihilate.
To be fair, I literally had 3 choices there that I wanted. And I was going to say, unfortunately, Petra runs right there. Skeledirge, Cerulege, and Annihilate.
Let's go.
By the way, this gen gave me so many fantastic ghosts.
Golden Go is also this gen here. Golden Go is not a bad Pokemon either.
The String Cheese Man does exist on this one, yes.
Like, you consider
I
moves.
like him as a mimic better than as a String Cheese.
Dead Dog has really
Dead Dog
good,
is a fantastic,
has really
great
good
ability.
move. Last Respects is fantastic.
Yeah, if you're doing a 6-man fight and he's the last one up, oh fuck.
Just gotta make like Last Respects really, really strong. Dog not super strong.
Yeah, it is 50 it's 50 strength per dead member on your team.
Yeah.
Plus I think it has a base 50, so I think its total would be 300.
Last Respects is base 50 with an extra 50 per knocked out Pokemon.
So yeah, potentially a attack attribute of 300.
There's a correction to that. Needs to be stated.
Oh.
Starts at 50, increased by additional 50 each time a Pokemon on the user's side faints during a battle.
Oh god, if you revive. Oh god.
That is correct.
Oh right, no.
If you revive, it will just keep increasing the stat. It caps at 5,050.
Right, no, I'm thinking
after
of
100.
I'm thinking of King Gambit's ability. King Gambit's
Supreme
the one
Overlord. Supreme Overlord increases your attack by number of knocked out people on your team.
Yeah.
But yes, this increases by every time a Pokemon on your side faints. So if you do raise a Pokemon via item or the move that brings someone back, they could faint again and thus increase your power. It doesn't cap until 100 faints.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. It is actually learned by 2 Pokemon. It is not Houndstone exclusive.
Who else learns it?
Basculin White Stripe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which means you get it on Basculegion when it comes Ghost type.
Yep.
Actually, I'm sorry, you have to breed it onto him. But you can get it on
Okay.
Basculin if breeding.
Yep.
Which means you can have him Basculegion. Basculegion's not a bad Pokemon.
Not at all.
Like Greavyard.
Also not this gen.
No. There's only 40 stats, so Greavyard's not in the conversation. Greavyard has a great move, but Greavyard's not really in the conversation because he has Fluffy too, which is not a bad ability. Close that because I don't need Salt Cure open anymore. Like, Petra Run's not bad. I don't know if it's a guaranteed win in this category. I'll probably just go to Petra. The stacked category. Who's your favorite dragon? Okay, it's this one.
Yes. Yes, it is.
You would think this might be something that's tough, given the number of dragons in here between paradoxes and all the... It's Miraidon. Miraidon is busted as shit.
It is.
Ori Helcom Pulse is... no, I think Ori Helcom Pulse is the other one. His ability is absolute nonsense. Just for pull him up here real quick. So Hadron Engine this is.
Yeah.
So he's already a box art, so he's already gonna have to be good. He has 670. He's 135 speed, 135 special attack, so he hits relatively hard and is relatively fast. Hadron Engine does automatic electric terrain when he enters the field, and boosts his special attack by 33%. So he's already fast, he's already really strong, and then he just gets a 33% boost for existing. And again, he's also an electric type, And Electro Train boosts electric moves, and this stacks with the 33% boost he gets from Hadron Engine.
Yep.
He is trouble. Dark types. So all the Rune Pokemon are here.
Yep.
King Gambit is here, and I don't remember King Gambit's stats.
550.
He's 550.
Yep, compared to the 570s that are the ruins.
Yeah, so he does have Supreme Overlord,
High
though, which is cute.
HP, really good attack and defense. Not great special attack, which, duh. Decent but not great special defense, and shit speed, which, yeah. And yeah, his ability, Supreme Overlord, when it enters a battle, its attack and special attack stats are boosted by 10% for each of the allies in its parties that have already been defeated.
Yep.
So, yeah, you can have a 50% attack boost on an attack that is 135 with some fairly decent attacks. Also, he has Guillotine.
I mean, sure.
I mean, if you want to laugh, he has Guillotine.
Yes, he does have Guillotine. He also has a signature move, Kowtow Cleave. It bypasses accuracy checks to hit, so it always hits.
I love... So, this is an attack never misses. Cerebi writes this as accuracy 101%.
Yes, this attack never misses unless they're in a semi-invulnerable state, such as dodge, dig, or fly. Additionally, of completely unimportant note, I do like that on Bulbapedia they put the clarification that if used by a Pokemon with Sharpness, this move is increased by 50%. Sharpness is an ability that increases the power of cutting moves by 50%. Kowtow Cleave is unique to...
I was going to say, it's unique to him and he doesn't get that ability.
That's correct. It's currently only available on King Gambit, and King Gambit does not have Sharpness.
So, hey, if you hack, you can get this effect.
Correct.
Metronome.
If you're hacked, you can get this. You could technically get it from Metronome.
Yeah? Okay.
Would be the only... You have to have someone with Metronome and Sharpness. You can get it that way. Yeah, like, I don't think he... Like, he'll hit hard, especially Supreme Overlord, but... He does suffer from being slow as balls. But he has a good move. What the heck is Roaring Moon's actual stats? Assume you're 590. Yeah, you're 590. Good attack, decent speed. Don't have one of the beads. Or blanks of ruin. I'm gonna say we did Champao as one of the ones as one, but he was in the ice category, so that's not really saying much.
Yeah, I was going to say.
His competition was Avalugg.
Okay, so if you hack, you can use Sharpness on that move.
Yes. So if you get it,
There are 4 Pokemon that get Sharpness, and none of them can learn Metronome.
Yeah. So if you're doing random custom stuff, you can get Kowtow Cleave with Sharpness, but no legitimate way to get Kowtow Cleave with Sharpness in the game. What are we thinking here?
I'm thinking King Gambit.
And Supreme Overlord is good. I'll give you that.
Supreme Overlord's really good. He's got really good attacks.
Steel type. Is Arch... So Trulodon of 600? Yep, your actual pseudo.
I've seen people want to get him. He has Electroshot,
Yep.
which unfortunately is a 2-turn thing, unless it's raining.
Ah.
It's a charge up then fire, unless it's raining, in which case it's instant fire.
Yeah, it's charge up fire. It is 130 power, and it does increase your special attack on the charge stage.
Yep.
So it's not terrible. You can power herb it, so you can get your stat boost and then throw it and then fire it off.
I don't see that he has the ability to actually cause rain.
Probably not. So at best you'd power herb it, but that's not a bad Pokemon
That's-
for power herb. Just get a free stat boost.
Not at all.
To fire off a 130 power right off the bat with a free stat boost.
Yeah.
He is a special attacker, so that's perfectly fine. It might be him just for being a full 600 pseudo.
I mean, that's only 10 more than Iron Crown.
That is only 10 more than Iron Crown. I'll give you that. I mean, how does Iron Crown compare?
They have the same HP. Arculodon has a higher attack and higher defense and a higher special attack by 3.
Yep.
But not as high as special defense
Not as high special defense, not as high speed.
and not as speed.
They both have just hold item.
Yes.
Because you're just going to hold a booster energy to get your stat boost.
Yep.
So they're both going to boost special attack.
Iron Crown doesn't have anything on the level of Electroshot.
It gets Future Sight, which isn't great.
No.
Psycho Cut, Psyshock.
Tachyon Cutter's not terrible, but not great. It's a 50 power, never misses. Attack with blade twice in a row,
Oh, it's a double hit. Okay.
and never misses.
It never misses. With stab.
It has the expected Sacred Sword because it's one of them.
Yeah, that's one of them. So that's Sacred Sword. Can Volt Switch, which is cute. It can
Has Volt Switch.
It can Electric Terrain, because it just has Electric Terrain, so it didn't want to carry
Yeah.
booster energy. It could actually use Electric Terrain. Has to spend a turn for it, but Flash Cannon's not bad, terrible either. Archulon gets access to Dragon attacks, so it can have Dragon Claw. It does want special attacks instead. It has... Does it get any of the Dragon special attacks? I can get Dragon Pulse from TM. I can get Draco Meteor. So it also has the strongest dragon attack available for most
Yeah.
stuff. And while it is a bit slower, I think all of the rest of its stats are... its special defense isn't the greatest, but it has... It's not as good for special defense, but better for regular defense.
Iron Crown can get Steel Beam via TM.
Steel Beam.
It's 140 power, 95 accuracy. Also does damage to the user.
Yeah, half health. Specifically does half your health.
Hey, if you only need one shot.
That is true. And it's half maximum health, so it always does half your health.
Yep.
I mean, technically speaking, Archulodon also gets Steel Beam.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, yep, so it does.
I think I'm leaning towards Archulodon here.
Yeah. I won't fight you on it.
Fairy!
I know who I want, but it's not gonna.
You want Tinkaton?
I want Tinkaton.
Well, at least look at Tinkaton.
It's like I'll pull up the other entries.
Tinkaton's a 506.
It's not bad actually.
Its attack stats aren't great. Does it have
Mold Breaker,
Mold
not
Breaker,
affected by
Tempo, and
possibilities.
Pickpocket?
Yep.
Its highest attack is special defense at 105. Otherwise, its attack, defense, and special attack are in the 70s. HP is 85 and speed is 95.
Yep.
It has to compete with Iron Valiant.
I was gonna say, yeah, Iron Valiant's there, so
Who
I
has-
love you, Tinkaton.
Cork Drive is 590, is faster, has
Yeah.
130 attack, 120 special defense or special attack.
Doesn't even need to hold that energy booster
No, but it can.
because you can learn electric terrain from the move reminder.
Can learn elect move, but the benefit of having of holding a booster energy, you just get it right.
It
before
doesn't
the
have to
fight.
wait a turn.
Yeah, you get it when you get sent out. So effectively, we'll always have boosted attacks. There's no reason not just throw. Unless you're doing something else, you're just gonna throw a booster energy on it.
Oh, it gets Moonblast.
It does get Moonblast. It gets Spirit.
What is its special attack?
120.
120. So really fucking good.
And like it's better physical attack, but it's still not
But
bad
still.
special attack.
Gonna delete you, Pheasantipity. You're not in this argument.
It also apparently gets Spirit Break, which is Grimsnarl's move. Grimsnarl Spirit move, which is a
Yeah.
physical fairy move that also reduces your opponent's special attack.
Yep.
Just guaranteed special attack drop, not chance.
Okay, so that's Iron Valiant.
Also gets close combat and it's fighting type. So,
Iron Valiant, yes.
starter. Time for an actual conversation.
I can say this is gonna be really tough, actually, because each of these has something going for it.
Each of these does have something going for it. Skeledirge. And Masquerata.
All of them are 530s.
So I will say that as great as Skeledirge is,
Don't do it. Don't do my boy dirty like this.
he does have the worst ability of them.
Okay, that's unfair. Especially with what Meowscarada has.
Just because Masquerada has Protean
Yes, that's unfair.
and Quaxavel has Moxie. Which is attack boost after a Pokemon faints.
I mean,
Unfortunately,
Unaware is
Skeledirge
not
got
bad.
Unaware is not bad. It's not Protean or Moxie.
no, it is not.
Into actual stats.
What we'll cover real quickly. Meowscarada is immune to Psychic.
Yep.
Skeledirge is immune to physical, or not physical. Yeah, physical.
Normal and fighting.
No, normal fighting.
Yeah,
Those two.
because it's Ghost.
Quaxaval has no immunities. It's a bitch.
No. Yeah, it just doesn't have immunities.
No.
Now, like, I will say this in regards to Masquerada having the best ability of them, is that Masquerada also has the most weaknesses of all of them.
It does. It does.
Fighting, flying, poison, quad bug, fire, ice, and fairy. Stat-wise, Skeledirge is 104 HP. Quavel and Masqueradas are mid-70s, mid-80s, or mid-80s, mid-70s respectively. Skeledirge has the weakest attack at 75. Masquerada's 110 and 120 for Quavel. Skeledirge's defense is 100, 80 for Quavel, and 70 for Masquerada.
Yep.
Skeledirge is 110 special attack compared to 85 and 81. 75 special defense compared to 75 and 70. None of them are specially defensive. Skeledirge is the slowest at 66. Quavel is 85, and we see where Masquerada invests all its points to have 123 speed. So Masquerada.
Then we get to what's the final topper to why it is going to be Masquerada.
Well, I'll talk about the other moves first.
Yep.
So Skeledirge gets Torch Song, which is good. It's a sound-based move, so that does give it some weaknesses because there are some Pokemon that are just immune to sound-based moves. But it will go through substitutes, and it does automatically increase your special attack when you use it.
Yep.
So it is a solid move, no doubt there. Aqua Step on the Quaquaval does damage and increases speed, also good. And Flower Trick is a POW
The
70.
lowest strength one at is 70 compared to the 80s.
It bypasses accuracy checks, so it always hits. It also always crits.
Yeah.
It is a guaranteed hit, guaranteed crit move
Wow.
that you will always have stab on because you have Protean, so your type is just going to change whatever type you change to. It also means that despite having the most weaknesses...
Also the fastest.
Yeah, this is also the fastest. And despite having the most weaknesses of all of them, that changes pretty quick whenever your type changes whatever you use. So as long as you have good coverage, you
Yeah.
just change your type to whatever's going to be most beneficial to you. So unfortunately, as much as I do like Skeledirge,
No, it's Masquerada.
Masquerada
By fucking miles.
just has...
That seems very lopsided.
Yeah, no, it was. It
Yeah.
is indeed a case of one-sided fistfights caught on film.
Yeah, it was like, a lot of these were like, okay, we're fighting between, like, usually the fire and the water type. Like, okay, we're in a conversation. Which of these fire water types is better? Which of these fire water types? Which of these fire water types is better? And it's like, Masquerada's like, I'm just gonna win.
Yep.
I just got the best ability, the best attack, good stats, you know. What?
Oh no, that's.
Yep. Those are a lot of
Oh,
things.
is this gimmick or legendary?
This is gimmick.
That's gimmick.
Oh, gimmick. Then oh yeah.
I was waiting to see if you wanted to make an argument, but
No.
legendary, it's Miraidon.
It's Brada. Yeah.
And it's Miraidon.
Mhm.
This is Arceus.
And that's Gen 9 just
Yeah,
done.
that's Gen 9 done. We'll
Yeah.
just go through and do the best real quick here for each type, and that'll be it for best Pokemon. We're not going to do these for this because...
Yeah. No.
So
Yeah.
Arceus is the best normal type. I don't think
Not even close.
I don't think anyone's going to argue that one.
No.
Best fire type. Reshiram real strong.
Reshiram real strong. Volcanion also real strong.
Not Heatran. Volcanion also real strong. I'm willing to hear arguments. Water fire is good typing.
Give me time. Because of Dexit, I am having trouble pulling up entries on everything. Because not everything is in everything.
It's like stat-wise, Reshiram 680 to 600. Volcanion has water absorb, which is fine. I mean, it is a fire water type. Doesn't really care about water, but has water absorb.
Yep. I mean, it's water fire. People might actually use water on it.
Yeah, they hit,
Unless they
it
realize
would hit normally.
that's its only ability. Like,
That
unless
is
they
its only
realize that's its
ability.
only ability.
I think one of the other things that's kind of against Volcanion in this case is that Reshiram is basically Volcanion stats except plus. Like, it is 680
Yeah,
compared to
no, you're
600,
right.
but every stat is just better with the exception of defense.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It ignores other Pokemon's abilities from Turbo Blaze. Water type.
actually tough.
Yeah, Volcanian's still here. Well, you were the best water type in your game. You're not in contention here because you have to. It takes you
Yep.
turns to actually get into the form that has 650.
Yep.
So Volcanian's still in the consideration. We have Palkia. Wait, no. Dialga?
That's Palkia.
No, it's Palkia. We have Palkia. We have Kyogre.
We have Keldeo.
Keldeo. Kyogre. Keldeo has Justified. When hit by a Dark type move, its attack increases by a stage. Volcanion has Water Absorb, as Roy went over. Palkia has Pressure, so no one cares.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or technically Telepathy, it avoids moves by its allies. And your regular Kyogre, not Primal Kyogre, so you don't have Primordial Sea, so you don't have the best
No.
ability. Instead, you have Drizzle.
Make it rain!
You
Literally.
do make it rain. Keldeo's a 580. Is Resolute a separate? Volcanion we've already talked about. I'll get him back here so we can compare if we need to. Palkia is a box art, so he is a 680. And Kyogre is a 670. Does Resolute Form change its stats for Keldeo?
I don't remember.
Mostly cosmetic.
Okay.
Taught Secret Sword to learn Resolute Form. Forget Secret Sword, return to ordinary form. So yeah, it's just a cosmetic change, it looks like. So it does the lowest stats of all of them at 580, compared to 600, 680, and 670. Kyogre is a special attacking beast. Palkia is a special attacking beast. Volcanion is a special attacker. And Keldeo, so they are all special attackers. At least Secret Sword is a special move. Secret Sword is a special attacking move that uses physical defense to determine damage, not special defense. So it uses his special attack, but the target's physical attack. I think this is mostly going to come down to stats for the most part, and like resistances and whatnot.
Makes sense.
At which point, Palkia is only weak to Dragon and Fairy, and resists Steel, Fire, and Water. Kyogre is only weak to Grass and Electric, and resists Steel, Fire, Water, and Ice. Volcanion is immune to Water, only weak to Ground, Rock, and Electric. Resists Bug, Steel, Fire, Ice, and Fairy. And Keldeo is weak to Flying, Grass, Electric, Psychic, and Fairy, but resists the most at Rock, Bug, Steel, Fire, Water, Ice, and Dark. It's probably just going to end up going to... Oh, that's Primal, not regular. Probably Palkia or Kyogre, but they are very similar stat-wise.
If we're gonna go vibe, then I would say Kyogre.
Okay. Grass type. It's you. We looked at you plenty. You actually weren't bad.
Yep.
This isn't a question. You are in contention for this spot, honestly.
Yeah, not wrong.
Those sure are a lot of
God.
Pokemon that aren't Ice Rider Calyrex. Oh no, wait, no. There's the Kyurem in here.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Kyurem's in there, but that's base Kyurem.
That is base Kyurem.
Though, if I remember correctly, we chose that to cover all the Kyurems.
We did choose that to cover all the Kyurems because we
Okay,
specifically
yeah.
would have chosen Kyurem White or Kyurem Black instead here.
Yep.
This is probably Zamazenta. As good as Maridon is. You are pretty unquestionably the best poison type there is. Do any of our other Groudon... Does Groudon compare to 100% Zygarde?
I don't think so. Which, now that I think about it, probably shouldn't have been something we picked. We did make the rule that it had to be something that was outside of combat existed, and 100% Zygarde is a thing that only occurs in battle.
Then we'll give it to Groudon and we won't worry about that. Because, I mean, this is just going to be a nothing special fight.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not going back to go over, but
Yeah.
in retrospect, we shouldn't have. Probably just straight Rayquaza.
Yeah, I was going to see if I want to make an argument. We'll just give that one Rayquaza. We got a fight on our hands.
This is a real toughie. There are a lot of really good ones in that section.
There are. They really like making good psychic Pokemon. I tell you what. So, Mewtwo. Shadow Rider. Duskmane. Hoopa Unbound. Okay. The only one of these we haven't been over recently is Mewtwo.
Yep.
Who has Pressure or Unnerve. Pressure is reduced or increase the amount of PP used. Unnerve is Candy Berries. He has blah abilities.
Yep.
He's a 680 with 154 special attack, 130 speed, 90 for his defenses, 110 physical, 106 HP. Hoopa Unbound has 170 special attack, 130 special defense, 160 regular attack, 80 HP, 60 defense, and 80 speed. Calyrex Shadow Rider is 165 special attack, 150 speed. Okay, Mewtwo, we're just going to remove you.
Yeah.
And Duskmane Necrozma is 97 HP, 157 attack, 127 defense, 190 special defense, 103 special attack, and 70 speed. All of them have stupid stats.
Yes.
Some of these are more focused than others. Calyrex is very, very fast, and hits very, very hard. Hoopa also has very bad physical defense and the worst HP of all of them. So if you do hit him physically, you'll do a lot of damage. If he hits you, you die. Resistance-wise, the Necrozma is only immune to poison. The Shadow Rider is immune to fighting and normal, and Hoopa Unbound is immune to psychic. Hoopa's only weak to bug and fairy. Calyrex is quad to ghost and dark, but resists poison, psychic. Hoopa resists nothing. And Necrozma, Dustmane, is resistant to normal flying, rock, steel, grass, psychic, ice, dragon, and fairy. And only weak to ground, ghost, fire, and dark, of which it only takes 1.5 damage as opposed to double damage, because he has prism armor. So he has the biggest resistance pool of all of them, and also the least weaknesses, because he also has his weaknesses. I think, given that their stats are all pretty dang close to each other, I'm going to give this one to Necrozma just for the extra durability.
Yeah, makes sense.
Bug.
I love that we have that joke option there. Yep, I saw it.
I'm still going to go Volcarona for the same reason we took Volcarona. It's an actual thing.
Yes.
It's a good setup mod.
Yes.
Regirock? Does Salt Cure make it the best rock type?
I was going to say Salt Cure. Oh.
I mean, rock's not a very competitive category.
It's not, no. No, Diance's right there.
Dancy's right there, but regular Dancy is not as good as Mega Dancy.
Fair.
Because like regular Dancy is still 600. That is true. Mega Dancy also gets Magic Bounce, which is fantastic. It switches from Clear Body to Magic Bounce. Ghost types. So we have the same exact Calyrex we just had in the competition. Basically the same Necrozma we had in competition, but swap the physical for special. And then the tank
Satan.
that is Giratina. Since we haven't had Giratina since last week, Giratina, since we specifically have Origin Form on there, has Levitate. This is 100 for all defenses, 120 for all attacks, 150 HP. So the most HP of them by about 50%. 90 speed. He is immune to normal fighting and ground because he has Levitate. He is weak to ghost, ice, dragon, dark, and fairy, and resistant to poison, bug, fire, water, grass, and electric. He is easily the weakest attacker of all of them because his stats aren't in the... He's not hitting for like 150. But he is probably the most defensive of all of them. Well, kind of the most defensive of all of them. You do not actually take full hit special defense moves or special attack moves. I think Dawn Wings might get this one for the same reason that Dustmane got it.
Yeah.
This is Dragon, where we shouldn't consider you. So it's Miraidon.
Yep.
This is the dark category, which is Hoopa Unbound, because we already
I
know
was gonna say it's gotta be
one
Hoopa.
everything. This is the steel category, where it's going to be Zamazenta, because Zamazenta is stupidly good.
Yep.
This is the fairy category, where it's probably going to be Zacian Crown.
It is Zacian Crown.
This is the starter category.
Discussion!
Yeah, this is
Is
discussion.
it probably
time.
just the cat?
The cat is
okay.
really good.
I was gonna say this is gonna be a toss-up between the cat and the ninja frog, because they both have the same basic ability,
The cat and
like
Ninja
the same
Frog.
exact ability.
Well, let's pull up cat and Ninja Frog. So Masquerada
This is almost certainly gonna be Masquerada,
and Greninja.
specifically because of its signature move on top of Protean.
Its signature move is definitely better than Water Shuriken. It also outspeeds the frog.
Yep.
That's
Hey, it's a cat. What you think?
by one. It
about-
is 123 as opposed to 120. Otherwise, Masquerada's HP is 4 higher at 76. Its attack is higher at 110, so it's also better at hitting. It does have, because it doesn't have. Greninja is pretty even on attack, 95, 103, whereas Masquerada is 110 and then only 81. So basically, its
Yeah.
stat difference is mostly just not having a higher special attack, but it's a physical attacker, so it doesn't matter.
I was gonna say, oh no, I only use physical moves.
Yeah, so it's
Ooh.
it's spending less points than something it's not going to do, as opposed to Greninja, which is more mixed, and it just wins because of that.
Yep.
We're not going to worry about gimmick forms. This is almost certainly Miraidon, because Miraidon is just
gonna
that
say-
stupid.
I'm gonna say it's Miraidon, and oh look, Miraidon.
And there we go. That is unequivocally the best Pokemon. Don't add us. Or do. Actually, yes, get in the comments. Tell us how we were wrong.
Tell them how they're wrong and stupid and their mothers dress them funny.
All 0 people who are watching this, please get in the comments and tell us how wrong we are.
All
Also,
comments feed the
also
algorithm.
come to our
Algorithm,
other
the
streams
algorithm.
and videos and tell us how wrong we are on those too. We're glad to have you. I know there's some people who watch our stuff, but you aren't watching this, so so none of you will hear this. Occasionally, we get a few views on these kind of things, but we don't get the amount of views we get on in hindsight videos.
We don't get the amount of views we got on hindsight videos. I think the first episode of this did actually decent. It has 30 views right now.
Okay, I'll take it.
Nice.
We'll watch the rest of this.
Drops off after that.
People who won't hear this because you didn't watch the rest to begin with, come at me. In any case, since we finished this up, next week we'll be starting a new Pokemon journey into Pokemon Too Many Types 2, since that
Get
has
those spreadsheets ready.
gotten its full game or full release. And if you haven't watched our Too Many Types playthrough, go do that as well, because this is that, but more types, more chaos, I assume. More nonsense Mimi stuff as well, I would presume will also occur. Join
God, I
us
hope so.
on Thursday for more Yakuza 0. On Sunday for our doubleheader of In Hindsight as we go through something, which I'm sure Vince knows.
Yes, the cosmology of the old world of darkness, cosmology, metaphysics, and some crackpot theories I've made up off the top of my head.
Good shit.
As well as we'll have an RPG philosophy thing.
Okay. And then after that,
Nice.
as part of doubleheader, we'll be doing Super Ramu Sundays as we continue playing through Fantasy Maiden Wars Dream of the Stray Dreamer. And again, back here next Monday for the start of Pokemon Too Many Types 2. I've been Shiv.
I've been the Krampus.
I've been Hunter Green.
And I'm Vincent.
Have a good one, everyone.
There we go.